Or you want, Joseph, you want to get the splinter out?
Yo, what does the title Splinter even mean, when you really think about it?
Does it mean Splinter Cell or Master Splinter?
Or
Master Splinter Cell.
Master Splinter Cell.
Would you play that game? Where it's the rat that joined the ops and you're having to sneak around.
He's under Tom Clancy now. He's not with the Ninja Turtles.
No, and he has that 3-eye light thing that's coming out. You know what I'm talking about.
The night vision.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Right.
Good call.
Night vision goggles, yeah.
Those are a thing.
Look, dude, there's no jokes. There's no jokes in this episode because we got a damn good one. All right, we got a serious one.
Yeah, thank God.
Lots of things are happening.
Crap. All right, they owe me this.
Hey, it's only 2 though. Okay, we can allow that. All right, because Smallville, they tended to do it multiple times in a row, but we only got it twice right now. They're due for some filler. Okay, filler type.
I was going to say, with what last episode proved to me, is that it has nothing to do with anything. And I believe that the individuals who've skipped last week, you're a genius.
Mm-mm.
No. I don't think you understand. Nobody should listen to last week, watch last week. I'm going to forgive it. But just remember one thing, especially with this week. I don't think we've said it enough lately. Where's the 5 stars? I need the 5 stars. Where are they at? I want to give some shout outs here. You know who returned to me? Fiona.
Oh.
Yeah, Fiona on Twitter. She said, hey guys. I said, Fiona, where have you been? She said she was away for the summer. I said, cool. So shout out Fiona. The other thing was it. I got to make sure I get this right. All right.
Yeah, you got to make sure, dude.
No. I just, whenever people have like usernames, and I can't see real names, this is where I have to look it up. Otherwise, I butcher it, and then I sound stupid. Sometimes my life just passes me by. And I gotta learn how to get over these things. All right, hold on. I got the person. All right, so I do want to give another shout out because it's Bad Matitude 7405 on YouTube.
I remember this guy. He commented on our...
Exactly, and what I love is that he's also trying to get his wife to be able to watch the show as well.
Oh, I read those comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
she's fighting it, but like I said, just show her the buns of steel.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just give it to her. In the furnace, on fire, give me a witness.
He's a beautiful man. We all know it.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
I mean... If he tried to kiss me, I wouldn't back away.
I don't blame you. I might move forward.
You may make the first move.
This episode is really good.
Yeah. Back to actually what's important here.
Remember when we said we kind of missed Lana last episode? And then remember when she came back?
Yep, I do.
This week, and I remembered why I wanted her out of here.
Okay. So this week, it's pretty shocking. And we're not going to get into it quite yet here because the scenes are absolutely incredible with her in it for this episode. So much disbelief. So much of, if I'm Clark, I'm breaking up with you. I'm kind of done with it. And I get like we're not having sex, but... We're at the point now where all they're doing is lying.
Dude.
It's straight up just lies. And I think it's even worse than what it was.
It feels fake now.
Yeah.
It feels almost as if it's maybe just weirdly convenient for them. Like, yeah, I'll be with you. Like it's like, it doesn't feel real.
And it's kind of similar with Lex and him.
Yeah, what is going on there?
I don't know if there's anything right now.
I think Clark's just
Remember how Lex told him a story about having sex with your best friend's girl while you're off to war?
Hey, I'll send you away so I can have her.
Clark, do you understand what I'm saying? I am going to send you away.
No, he's just hoping he's high, and he's like, what? Oh, yeah, I get that, Lex, yeah.
I do think the only issue I have with this episode, and not to spoil anything, I just don't know what's real and what's not.
But I love that about the episode.
But there's also, and I don't want to spoil it, I know I'm just leaving so many cliffhangers, but there are certain things where, like I mentioned to you, only one action seems to be not real, apparently, versus everyone else is all going to be just something they say that's not real.
Yeah.
All right, I don't want to. I'm already.
No.
I'm already getting too deep.
No.
I'm already getting too deep.
You have to get some out, so it's not a lot later.
Yes.
Got to preview it, but also a big reveal. Not really, but our boy is back. Lionel Luthor,
MVP.
MVP. Dude.
Yeah, you talking champ?
Honestly, I'm gonna say Milton Fine MVP this episode for me.
I am probably gonna freak out, have goosey bumps whenever Lionel and Professor Fine are on screen.
Dude.
I don't know who's going to win that fight. I think it's gonna be absolutely amazing.
Plot twist, Lionel's Brainiac.
I just want Battle of the Minds. That's really all I want here. I just want them to go back and forth and see who it can outwit the other.
This is crazy.
So many burns would happen. Like low blows.
You know what? Honestly, I think they'd be too above that to even try that. I think they would just be trying something else. Something they just, like, only they could do.
Like, be nice?
Yeah. Maybe they just, like, what if they don't even fight?
I like your pants.
What if it's like...
But it would look better if you had better hair.
That's psychotic. Like, what if they just... It was like in Scott Pilgrim when Nega Scott comes out at the end. Nega Scott. And then they end up just like, oh, yeah, I'll catch you later. I was like, yeah, we're going to have a lot in common. We're going to shoot the shit later.
Oh, wait. Are you excited about the show that's coming out for it?
They're just redoing the movie, and I absolutely will be ecstatic for it.
I thought they were adding it. I thought it was an actual show where they're really doing, like, each individual book.
Oh, yeah, they're going to do way more, but I'm just saying, like, they're definitely redoing the movie pretty much, like, shot for shot.
All right. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, very much so.
I don't want to get too much because this episode's so great. We cannot distract ourselves from it. By the way, because we have the introduction of Silver Kryptonite already at the beginning, that is going to be Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen number 70. And in that comic book as well, the Silver Kryptonite was a hoax. It was fake too.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll save some more whenever we get to it.
Interesting. You know, I saw a fun fact in the companion. It was just like a did you know thing, but it was like when Kryptonite first appeared in Superman number 61 in 1949, it was actually colored red.
Interesting. So then it was changed. Because, by the way, I've seen the book too, and some of the old Superman covers, they are just corny as hell. But some of the World War II covers are pretty cool. I will say that with the red Kryptonite, that does mean that later on they just changed it. Probably in either the Superboy comics is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. And just to announce, because we did mention, we are now officially on the Somebody Save Me 100th episode of the Somebody Save Me podcast.
Woo!
Crazy. We are 100 episodes in. And if you're listening still, thank you so much for just getting us here. You know what I mean? All you fans out there, all you listeners who really like to get down with us, go down on Clark.
We're going down on Clark?
Yeah, Lex, Lionel, Lana.
So we're going down on
John,
him?
Lois.
Who's going down on him? You or me?
Do you want first or last?
Last.
Cool, I get him fresh.
All right, I'm liking that.
Very big occasion here. 100th episode. I did mention something special last week, but unfortunately, due to scheduling issues, we have to just
children
dial that
you
back.
can just say it's children.
No, it's okay. Both people involved couldn't work it out, so it just wasn't meant to be yet. But we decided we're going to do the Smallville 100th episode. The official 100th episode of Smallville, which I believe it's like episode 13 of this season, episode 12. I think it's Reckoning. I think that's what it's called.
Is that what it's called? I don't know this season at all.
But
I've never seen this episode, and this episode is so good. I want to get back to it real quick here, because the first 5 minutes kind of made me feel gross. Afterwards, we finally get into something. I'm just excited that after these past two, we're back to a main storyline here, where even though it doesn't seem like anything changes necessarily with Clark, It's just now characters are showing an identity where I'm not going to lie. That spoiler I read has just pissed me the fuck off.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Insane.
Because imagine you didn't know. You'd be all over the place.
By the way, has there been any spoilers since that one?
Yes. There
Okay.
actually was one today.
Okay. Sons of bitches,
There
dude.
actually was one. I was like, I read them and I'm like, God damn it! I'm so glad I have this right now. It's so
All right.
stupid.
Well, that makes me
they're
feel
like,
better.
oh yeah, and this, we wanted to do this because this will happen later in the season. I'm like, why would you say that?
Why don't you just exit out that
Redact it.
Yeah, just
Like
like
the
black it out or something.
Just
It doesn't
redact,
make any
bro.
sense.
Just redact it.
All right.
But no, there's been
It's made me so mad. Like this episode really.
because
kinda pissed me
honestly,
off.
if you never knew, you'd be all over the place. I'm sure.
I would be guessing.
Yeah.
It would essentially be a guessing game of
Because I
who
think
he
you
is.
would have been obviously maybe guessing Brainiac, but then you see the shit he does. It's like, okay, who are you?
And then what he even says himself,
Yeah, and when he's-
I would be thrown off entirely, which goes even back to last week's episode with us too.
I remember when I first watched, I remember seeing this character, and I obviously had really liked him at first because he's great off top. And then all of a sudden, when they do actually make the reveal of what he is, I was blown away. And I wish you could have shared that experience with me, dude.
That's great, man. That's awesome. I'm loving that you're just like rubbing it in even more about how great it was for you to experience such a surprise while I'm just having things ruined.
Well, you had
for
a
me.
surprise, but it was just really too early.
Yeah, it was not a good surprise. It was not a good surprise at all.
Wasted the good surprise on you. Okay, wait.
All right, sorry. Going back.
Going back, yes. No, but yeah, we're gonna get into it on our 100th episode of the Somebody Save Me podcast. Welcome again. We are the two nerdy idiots back to host Splinter, episode 7, season 5 of Smallville. You know the deal. We just do pretty much a watch along here. So you're gonna watch along with us, or should I
5
say,
stars.
listen
5
along
stars.
with us.
Or I'll give you a splinter.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
It'll be inside of your fingernails. Yeah. It's like what Puss in Boots did in the newest movie. What was it
still
called?
haven't seen that yet.
What is your problem? What is the...
You know, because I remember looking at it and I was like,
This
you know,
is
I need to watch the first one
ridiculous.
again.
I think it's called like the Spanish Splinter. Like, this is ridiculous. How do you not know?
Sorry. I have to do it though. I do. But
Hey, El Gato. Oh, it's so good.
yeah, this is Splinter. Yeah, this is Splinter.
This is Splinter. Going back to it. Splinter.
Splinter. One of the best episodes this season.
Yes. Last 2, skip. I'm glad you're here with us right now.
Let's go. All right.
So, Joseph.
We got Breaking Benjamin playing right now.
Yeah, I'm all right. I only hated the first 5 minutes of this episode, and to start out, I'm already going to pause in the first 30 seconds. I'm sorry, 10 seconds. You're trying to tell me that Lana now is calculating the meteors in which they came from using the constellations in the sky and in the stars in order for her to be able to track where it was landing and why it was coming here. Lana, who failed art school, is now a master at calculus?
Is that calculus?
I don't know. Isn't she measuring like the distance between right now?
You know what's crazy is that because she does talk about, because yeah, first we'll acknowledge this. We can acknowledge that Lana's somehow a genius.
Okay, thank you.
All of a sudden, we are looking at NASA type of material right now.
Right.
Meteor
She's
trajectory.
performing calculations, right? Look at all the numbers on
Look,
the
we
left.
have coordinates like, and is this Oh, so they're calculating. Oh, she's trying to calculate the origin of the meteor shower.
Yeah, the trajectory calculation is what it is.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Who is this person?
Oh, this is Lana Lang.
Is this Invasion of the Body
This
Snatchers?
is
This isn't Lana Lang. I don't know who this is.
This is who got into Met You, bro.
This is what I said.
This is who got into Met You.
Whenever I was confused saying they're trying to make her somebody she's not, this is what I'm referring to. Not only this, sorry to pause so soon, but as the scene continues of her tracking the meteors on which they came from, we now have Clark, the boyfriend, coming in. Hey, what are you doing in Metropolis? I had to pick up something from my dad's car. Plus, your text message said that you were hungry, so I brought you some food. When the fuck did I text you?
Why do they not acknowledge this?
What is this? Exactly. This is what I mean. How? What?
Because if you really think about it, it almost makes you question, like pause it real quick, it almost makes you question if the hallucinations were already starting.
Or was the hallucination? Yeah, or I thought I was going to say
like,
maybe it's coming from Lana or something.
Because maybe just being around the Rock.
Wait, but isn't the Rock not here yet? Or he picked up the package for it. So you're saying mate? That was such a weird comment to your point, and it's never brought up again. And it really does.
Well, now mine doesn't even make sense because, yeah, if he just got there and picked up the package, that doesn't make sense. Like, why he would just all of a sudden be like... Because he would already have the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, racist right here. Is that Chinese? Is that Chinese takeout?
Yeah.
How the fuck...
Chow mein, your favorite.
Yeah, no, wait, sorry. Oh, let me stand correct. She did not just say takeout like Chinese. She said specifically chow mein. Because somehow you can smell that and know it's chow mein.
You know it can...
I'm going to tell you something right now. Chow mein definitely smells like a lot of things.
You know what she did not smell? Was the coffee that John and Martha were making when her and Clark went down the stairs after they woke up late after banging all night.
See what happens when you go to school? You pay attention.
You smell? You now develop
You start paying attention.
Okay.
But
I
yeah.
would break up with her, by
yeah,
the way.
No. He got in here.
She doesn't like him.
Why are you here? I don't remember texting you.
What type of response is that?
And why does Clark not... Holy shit.
What do you got? You got something. It was like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
It's Brainiac.
What do you mean it's Brainiac?
He hacked their phone.
When?
He hacked his phone to make him go to Lana to pick up the package.
Oh, you're a genius. Yes,
This
that would
makes
make
so
much more
sense now.
sense. Why didn't any fun fact or anything bring that up?
Maybe we're just dumb.
Special.
No, maybe we're just stupid. Because honestly...
Well, wait. I'm sorry, but nobody's brought that up.
Really?
Even for anything that I've read so far, maybe I haven't read enough. I
feel like that would be like a fun fact, right?
Yeah,
at that point.
that's what I thought.
But then, like looking back now, I'm now guessing. Oh, he made it seem that Lana texted him, "Hey, come by, like come over later."
How did Brainiac know she was hungry though?
She loves chow mein. She's hungry right now.
So Brainiac's the racist.
Lana Lang. Let me look at her real quick. Chow mein.
Well,
Get her.
no, he didn't.
He's like, what do I tell him?
He didn't look at her. He said, "Lang." How do you spell Lang? All right. Chow mein it is.
He's like, yeah, what's her name again? What do I tell him? Oh, Lang. All right, chow mein.
Makes sense. I love that you just connected the dots, but nobody else did. All right, I'm giving that to you.
Yeah, thanks. But also, still, why do they not question it? Why do they're just like, I don't remember texting you. And then Clark's like,
Let me ask you this, Joseph. Do they question anything?
That's true. I don't even know why I'm questioning.
Why are you?
Why am I questioning?
Why are you doing this?
Why am I
You're
questioning them?
The question.
Yeah. Why am I questioning them? Not questioning things about that they shouldn't question.
As Lala Kent would say, you would have a better conversation with the pig.
Lala Kent.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what her name is.
But yeah. So
Vanderpump Rules. You can cut all that out.
Okay. Cool. Chow mein. That's what they got.
Racist.
And so Lana covers up the laptop before Clark even gets there, which is weird already.
What is that?
And
I'm already pausing again. Why?
And then what does Clark say or ask? What are you working on? She's like, oh, just the astronomy homework. You know, it's actually all the hard stuff like the math equations and all that
So
stuff.
I said calculus. Hey, I can't remember. Who tutored who in math? I can't fucking remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. Clark tutored Lana.
Now, the apprentice has surpassed the master.
What is the master Splinter? It all ties in. This
full circle.
You know who else is Chinese?
Well, now he is, dude.
I know. I'm only going
officially.
on the newer.
Jackie Chan.
Dude, that was so good.
You know what's a fun fact right here that they put here?
Jackie Chanson?
No. The very first scene of the episode shows Clark bringing Lana Chinese takeout. Lana seems to have an affinity for Chinese food, especially chow mein, fried noodles. For in season 4, she brought this very same thing for her and Jason.
Dang, so Clark got a dish that her and Jason would share? That's weird.
No, Brainiac. That's why he did it.
To rub it in?
Yeah.
So wait, he's messing... Okay, that is evil and weird.
That's so great, right?
Is he in the closet?
Oh, I know what'll get him good. What did they used to eat together?
Such a burn. Burn! All right.
Man,
continuing.
having too much fun already. All right.
Oh, well, smooches.
Yeah, well, thanks a lot. Ooh, chow mein, yeah. And then Clark's over here like, oh, hey, this was at your door. Oh, that's weird. Open it. Oh, man, and this is why he's rubbing it in, dude. He's stirring the pot right now, bro. Given your new major, I thought you might find this interesting.
All of a sudden, Clark
Lex.
then gets a scratch on his hand as he drops the box, as she is saying it's from Lex. Ah! What is that?
Yeah, and then Clark was like, Lex is sending you gifts? Now we're questioning things. Is he? He's not high right now, dude.
I'm sorry, but I think he's just weirded out at the fact of Lex sending her something. I don't think there's jealousy involved, and that's the problem. He told him a story about a guy who was going to have sex with his best friend's girl, and Clark sat there saying, "Uh-huh."
Right. Yeah. Lex, are these apples fresh?
Like, come on. I'm not going to say he even connected dots here. Either way, Lana then goes and checks on Clark after he gets that. And he says, it's just a scratch. It's not a big deal. Wait, Clark, this is a meteor rock, but I haven't seen this type of meteor before. I gotta go. My dad's probably waiting for me. Chloe then opens the door. Hey, Clark says, gotta go. Bye. Does my deodorant smell bad? Chloe, nothing ever smells bad on you. Because when you are a decade retired at the Torch, you're just... I'm not going to lie. She looks so good in this episode. I was trying to contain myself, but ooh la la.
Why does he say he has to leave again?
Because he's freaked out because it's already making him weird whenever he got that cut from the meteor rock.
Yeah, so like what happened? Did anything happen? I can't remember.
No, as far as him getting that cut, like was there a reaction show?
Yeah.
No, but he started feeling weird. I bet he started feeling woozy.
Or it's just like, oh, it cut me. What the hell?
That could be it.
And then he was maybe just going to go maybe check like, oh, where did this rock come from? How's there?
Or go tell mommy and daddy that there's a silver rock.
But yeah, silver meteor rock. So we got silver, safe to say silver kryptonite here. Because it's obviously cutting Clark. But... yeah, Chloe.
I said I was going to add a little bit more to the story. There's not much more when it comes to the issue and the origin. It's really Jimmy Olsen and Perry White needing to make up a story.
Oh,
so
yes.
that is why they then developed this silver kryptonite.
So it's kind of funny because this is technically the only appearance of it.
Yes. Wait, really? It doesn't continue? Oh, I guess it wouldn't continue.
That's why it's the fun fact. Compared to that, that's actually a fun fact to hear.
I can't wait to ask you, because I really don't know. What was the point of it? And we'll get to it here at the very end of like who the reveal is. Yeah.
But yeah, it's the only appearance of silver kryptonite in the series. And then, so obviously, like you said, it was introduced in comics, Jimmy Olsen number 70, right? Yeah. And Silver K in that story was also not real and was a hoax in that story. So that's what's kind of funny about this, that it's only once a one and done.
Well, and that's why I'm more curious on what the test was, and I can't wait to get to that reveal of who did this, even though we may have hinted at it already. But as they continue the conversation between the two girls, Lana says, don't even worry about it, Chloe. Clark's just not in geology. He's stupid. And then we cut to the next scene, and Clark is driving down the road in John's truck. I have no idea why. as he is driving in John's truck, all of a sudden we have a black truck that's driving behind him as well. But not only that, we have Superman playing on the radio.
That's right.
You know, in the lyrics too, before it actually plays it, it says Clark and Lois, or Superman Lois in the actual lyrics. And every one of the fun facts was it would have been cool if they did put Lois right before this happens, only because it would have had Clark further question of what was real and what wasn't.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I actually agree. They kind of should have continued with the lyrics instead of stopping it. That would have been great.
That would have been great, for sure. And so, yeah, Clark's driving back, and he's just looking back at his cut on his finger. Looks like a pretty deep cut.
It really hurts.
I mean, look at it. Why is it so deep?
I don't know. He doesn't need stitches. Not even bleeding anymore. Suck it up.
But yeah, and then all of a sudden we got this crazy black truck, super windows tinted,
no license plate.
Yeah, and just trying to get past Clark. And then Clark's like, okay, get around. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hit you, bro. So now we have the black truck just chasing Clark down the road.
I think Clark is now high. Because the issue I have is the truck is really ramming him from behind. And he's still like, just go around.
He's like, whoa, come on, go around.
Go past me. Why doesn't he get out of the car, stop whoever is doing that to him, or let's use X-ray vision. Let's do something here.
That's almost too smart, Taylor. Okay?
That's why he has to be high.
No. He's high off that silver kryptonite, dude.
This black truck is just now going to the side, ramming the side of John's truck. This is the 5th time he's crashed this truck. It's unfreaking believable.
Dude, I second that. I saw this happen, and look, there's not even a truck there. Like, that's a piece of scrap metal. Bro.
Who's going to pay for that? John's insurance is not covering this.
That shit has to be so high. The insurance.
How high do you think?
Bro, they had to have kicked him off.
I was going to say, he doesn't have insurance anymore.
At this point, if he's not kicked off, he's kicked off now. And then he gets out the truck, and he's looking around, sitting next to, the lyrics. Yep, I see him.
But it's not him listening on the radio, so it doesn't count.
And then look, Clark gets a phone call. His cellular device.
I know who you are.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Crazy.
I want to play a game.
So when you were watching it, for your first time watching it, did you just assume something he was hallucinating, or did you assume like people were actually after him?
I thought he was an idiot.
Oh.
I can't lie. I thought people were really after him, and that's why when he got out of his truck, his first 5 minutes really pissed me off. And when he gets out of his truck, and he's like, where'd they go? Doesn't run. Doesn't try to do anything to speed around. He doesn't look. Oh, man, I flipped his truck again. He just seems so... What was it? Laissez? What's the term I'm looking for here?
Laissez-faire?
Yeah, he wasn't there. It was
nonchalant.
Really bizarre. Yeah, somebody is ramming you. Hey, man, cut it out. Like, what is this? I was really bothered by it. I'm glad what it turned out to be, but that was our intro where now we have the opening credits. I was not into this at first at all.
I mean, yeah, I feel like if you just saw the opening one, like you kind of don't know what's going to happen. Like okay, we had stupid Lana doing stupid trajectory.
And then I enjoyed the silver kryptonite though, and I enjoy it cutting Clark. That whole thing I was really into, of saying, hell yeah, let's get this started. But I was really worried that it was Lex or Lionel now trying to once again see if Clark will reveal his powers in some way with some type of new rock that they found. I thought that's what was happening, that this was once again somebody following him and the Luthers kind of just doing their thing with Clark to try to discover. That's what I first thought, though, whenever this opening happened. Once again, this was just my first mindset. I have moved on from this. I was not happy to see Lana. I know I said a lot of things last episode. What's funny about it is that they seem to be giving Lois some of the bad ones right now. And I think it's because they're like, oh, Lois was too popular. So we got to make sure that Lois goes a little bit down while we bring Lana up. Let's shine on Lana. Let's make Lana's character different. You know who's not different? She hasn't changed in 5 seasons.
Dude.
This is actually getting out of hand for me. Sorry, I'm not going to rant. Let's now go to the Kent house, which also weird editing with it.
What do you mean?
It's weird editing because it's like immediately picking up a conversation.
Are you talking about Into Theirs?
Yes. Where it's like, see, Martha, look, and Lex is now saying these things where now you are questioning if I should be running for senator because my heart, everything that's going on. And Martha then says, come on, you know the stress on your heart. You won't be able to take it. You know, that kind of stress can't kill me. If you run every reporter in Kansas, they're going to be digging into our lives. Does he want to do this?
Hey, yo, shout out John and Martha because we haven't seen them in a while.
Well, we've seen John.
Oh, sorry. We haven't seen Martha in a while.
If you skip last week, John's back.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like Taylor was saying that, what was your question actually?
So with this scene between them, does he want to be senator?
Oh, does he want to be senator?
Because she's like trying to talk him out of it, but it doesn't seem like he's wanting to.
I think he feels like he has to. Like he has to do it.
And that's why he's then talking about how Luther is making a strong campaign. I just don't think about it, Joseph. At this point, John would walk up to the podium. Hey, pick me. I got heart problems.
Hey, yo, I think y'all look great. I love this town.
Sorry for selling the factory to the Luthers. Don't vote for him. Vote me.
Shout out my boy Jack, fingering those 2 sheriff daughters. And
Jack, you still with that stripper? Oh, she's dead.
Oh, the new one.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
how's your wife?
She's divorced yet? No, we're trying to work it out. Nice. With the stripper?
Anyways, county, love you all. Vote for me.
Duke boys for life. But that's what I mean. He doesn't want this. This is kind of weird to me.
He like has to do it. He feels like he has to. But then now he's like
Martha questioning that somebody would go into their history to find out more about Clark.
And Clark comes in. Oh, it looks like someone already did. Someone just tried to run me off the road on Metropolis.
John then looks at Martha. Clark, where the fuck's my truck?
Yeah, we should have immediately just reacted.
So, Dad, it's a beer can. It's crushed.
Where are our groceries?
I sent you to fix my truck, and you came back, and it's destroyed.
No truck. How about that? Joke's on you, John. Here's payback.
By the way, did Clark leave it and then run here?
We should have questioned this.
Sorry, Dad. It's gone.
You remember that other red truck? It ended up like that.
Jack gave that to me as a present for forgiving him.
You know, there's a fun fact on that. The
what,
truck
Jack
Clark
giving
wrecks,
him the truck?
The truck Clark wrecks is identical to the one he wrecked in Slumber. This is the 4th time in 5 years that Clark has wrecked one of the Kent's trucks. Exodus and Delete are the other instances so far.
Did I say 4? I think I said
it was like 4 or 5 for sure. Yeah.
All right. I was right.
4th time in 5 years. What a dude! You know their insurance is up every time it's been totaled.
Joseph, they don't have insurance. We already said they don't.
No, they
drop them.
No. Yeah, well, maybe John does.
It's gonna. He's got like Cricket insurance or something. You know that phone service that people use for burners. Or maybe Cricket's a good one. Is Cricket good? I don't know. What's a bad phone service? All of them.
What's a bad one?
Yeah, what's like a cheap one?
Virgin.
Is that a
Virgin
thing?
Mobile?
Are you a virgin?
Mint.
What's a Mint?
The Ryan Reynolds one?
There's a Ryan Reynolds one?
Phone service? Like cell service?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mint.
What are you saying? A mint?
Mint, like a breath mint.
Oh, yeah. Men? Is there only men on
Yeah,
it?
men. Welcome to Men. We call you.
Dude, that sucks. What's the number?
What's their customer service line? But Yeah, so they're questioning, like, oh, well, what the hell? Did you see who it was? Like, no, I didn't. Car disappeared when I got out, but they called me. They said, I know who you are. John's like...
Look, Clark, I think the best thing to do right now is to just forget about it. Lay low right now. Do your normal routine. We don't want anybody to poke around. So kind of don't do anything for them to be able to gawk at. You got me? By the way, I'm really upset with the truck. Martha, get the belt. You
get the brass knuckles, bro.
I guess we're in college now. Do you think he has like an Indiana Jones whip or something? With just like a little bit of kryptonite at the very tip?
I think he just takes away his weed at this point.
There's no way they have
Make him really suffer.
They have a whole garden.
Do they?
Martha has her pies filled with it.
Love a good pie.
Who doesn't love a good pie?
But so after that scene,
what college was that? That's not Central A&M.
This is Central A&M.
That wasn't Central A&M. That shot at the front, that was a different college.
Go back.
Like, and the only... What type of nice ass shit is this? Since when is this looking like this isn't a community college? That's a castle.
Let's see.
All right, look. See, you're even throwing up. Look at that.
Look, they're wearing the hoodies. Maybe this is a different building.
Then you're trying to tell me this school is like, why are we talking about it like it's crap?
Why are we showing this angle? Because if you really think about it, you'd have to catch that hoodie right there to know where we're at.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't catch the hoodie. I didn't know.
That's the only thing.
I thought we were at like a Luther Corp thing.
Yeah, because if you see that off top, we don't know that. Every time we've seen Central A&M, they literally show us the sign.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was the same.
You don't just go to the Smallville General and just show a building.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like going to Smallville General and showing a different side of it.
Yeah, different side, no name on it or anything.
Different building.
Like, where are we?
What are we doing?
Like,
what happened to our courtyard?
Like, I think every other time they've always shown us exactly where we are, if not telling us where we're going.
I'm glad you gave that look. I'm really happy that I wasn't the only one who was. What is this?
It's like, what? We at the Luther Mansion?
Yeah, by the way, that's a lot of money.
Is that the guest house? The guest house on the university?
Oh, that's how they have so much money, though. And that's
they redid the building.
Lex's money.
Damn, it's not winter break yet. They couldn't have done that in a week.
You sure? Lex can do anything in a week.
He could.
Yeah.
No, actually, it's false.
But what if, Joseph, the whole town did it together, but half of them stood in the back and clapped their hands, while the other half bring up the wall? Then could they do it in a week?
Probably.
Afterwards, I want Clark and Lana to run up the hill, though.
No.
God, don't you miss it? Because this is not the same relationship. Everything is dead now.
I miss that tree scene, that tree kissing.
Let's go to more best friends hating each other.
Yeah, Brutus and Caesar, Jesus and Judas. We're learning our history about the best friends that what happened? Oh, they betrayed each other.
So you know what that means? Best friends don't stay best friends. Isn't that right, Mr. Kent?
Most powerful men can be betrayed by their close loved ones.
He might as well call out Clark right now. Why doesn't he just stare at Clark?
Duplicity is human nature, I suppose. But yeah, Milton Fine is giving the best lecture of his all time right now.
Do you think Clark is sitting there going, this is so weird? Lex was telling me about best friends the other day.
But that was David and Goliath.
Now we got Brutus, Caesar.
That's not the same.
Then we got Jesus.
And Judas. Yeah, not the same. Not the same. But so the bell rings, and now...
I have a question for you. Sorry to pause it, but I have to ask this, and this is spoiler, but I don't care. Is this scene real? See? Like, that's a...
Because I even read something here, too. It's like you can even think about if... Because this is when he tells him... let's do it the next scene when he comes back to him.
That's fine. But that's why I'm already asking it. This seems all real.
Yeah, let's just assume it's real. We're just gonna play it out like it's real.
All right.
So yeah, we're at class. This is normal for Clark here. He's having his lecture, and the bell rings right. And so Milton Fine just leaves. Everyone leaves, and Clark's still in here. But now he gets up and he's looking around like all weird. And then all of a sudden, his backpack is in the row above him, and out drops a green kryptonite rock.
And as he then steps back because he's freaked out, all of a sudden a blurry message comes on the projector onto a screen in the classroom, and it's fuzzy where Clark has to use his vision in order to clear it up. And what does it say?
I know how to kill you.
That's weird. As Clark now is freaked out and he is leaving it, we have our normal courtyard where then Professor Fine walks up to him. Clark, everything okay? You look a little stressed.
Yeah, something really weird happened to me after class, and yesterday someone tried to run me off the road.
Was it black?
Wait, what? How you know that?
Let's just say the same happened to me.
Someone's been following him, apparently?
Do you have any idea why? Let's just say we've been fishing in some dangerous waters here. Lex! Yes, never thought he'd take it this far. I'm sorry for having to pull you into this. I'm gonna have to go talk to him. No, let's not jump the gun. We need to figure it out first. What do you expect me to do? Listen, I jotted down the license plate of the truck. Do you know anyone that would be able to track this down? You know what, Professor? I only know one person. Her name's Chloe Sullivan.
So annoying.
Second retire at the Torch. First year at the Daily Planet, Chloe Sullivan. She is here, and she knows how to track down everything. I know exactly who to get, Professor Fine. As we cut to the next scene, we have Chloe. She is at Metropolis, and she is at the Daily Planet.
She's at work, dude.
Okay, please don't interrupt me.
DP.
All right, man. The DP is here. She is working on it. Clark is standing behind her. Hey, you find it yet? You find it?
Yeah, my man's looks stressed.
Yeah, like,
also, did you notice that when he was running out of into the courtyard earlier at school, he was like really rubbing his finger, like it hurt, or it was a tick.
He was
maybe.
smelling it.
Yeah, he stuck it up his ass. He picked his nose, rubbed his ear. I don't know. His balls. Maybe he scratched his balls.
Forgot to shower. But as we continue it with Chloe and Clark, Clark's like, all right, do you got it yet?
Well, can you pause it on the emails?
Yeah, I already did.
Was anything cool?
No, it's actually just 3 of them are from Lionel.
Yeah.
3 of them are from Lionel. 1 of them is from Clark, and I think 1 of them is from Lois.
Okay.
But otherwise, there's nothing that they say in the subject lines. And that's where when Chloe walks away in order to go to the fax machine to pick up the license plate, Clark then sees she has a new message. It is from Lionel Luthor. By the way, the email, though, of the Chloe_Sullivan at the Daily Planet, that was a real email that you would be able to contact, and you would get a reply that says, I don't know how you got this email. This is the office of Chloe Sullivan. And there's like a little bit more. But yes, it was really cool. Yeah.
You can't still do it?
I don't know. I haven't tried because I'm afraid.
Let's do it.
I have a lot of viruses. And so
I'll do it right now.
All right, do it.
What was it again?
All right, let's go back. See, look, Daily Planet, there's nobody. It's Lionel, no subject, just says, hello, Chloe. Lana, you coming out?
Whore, dude, party slut.
Why is Clark with her?
It's like, hey, Chloe, you want to come turn up? Don't bring Clark. Don't bring Clark.
Don't tell Clark.
Don't tell him.
I'm sending you an email on purpose.
I see him all the time.
Seriously, he brought me chow mein the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask. There it is.
Chloe
_ Sullivan at dailyplanetmail.com.
What's our subject line?
I miss you. Put in the
Somebody Save Me podcast here.
How is prison? What?
Hey there, Somebody Save Me podcast here. Hope you're doing well. How is prison?
Send.
Should I send it from our email?
No, send it.
From mine?
Yeah, I want to see if it works.
All right. It is sent. But yeah, so
yeah, get back to it.
Yeah, so Clark looking at her emails, sees that there's some from Lionel with kind of like sketchy messages, like no secrets, give me the info type of things. And then Clark immediately gets paranoid.
Looks so good.
Turns around, is like, why are you messaging Lionel Luther? Oh, why are you going through my emails, bro?
All right, so...
It's like, it's my job, Clark. What did you tell him?
I built her up. I built Chloe up. I did. Only for me to say this. Dude, if I'm Clark, I'm extremely pissed off.
Yeah.
Come on. That's why with even her reaction, what do you expect me to do now? I'm the report. Chloe, no. This is like one of two people that you should know if you are emailing. That's a problem. Especially because how many times this guy threatened to kill you and your family? Didn't he blackmail you for a year? Remember the black hair, Chloe, and those highlights? Didn't look as good. Don't go back.
Look, man.
If I'm Clark, I'm just as mad, though. Just want to say that. I give him this.
You give him this?
I give him this.
But she even says, like, hey, this is for work. Like, he's been helping me with, like, just random stories and stuff.
What'd you tell him about me?
It's like, there's only 3 people that know. My mom, my papa, and you.
Mi mamá, mi papa.
Mi mamá, mi papa,
y tú.
Y tú. Chloe. So, yeah. And Chloe's like saying, like, I would never do that, Clark. Like, I swear to God. She's like, fuck you, Chloe. I can't believe I trusted you.
You're a bitch.
Yeah.
And he leaves.
Yeah. He leaves, storms off, one would say.
Chloe is standing there in disbelief saying, I can't believe he actually acted this way and did not trust me. We now cut to the next scene where we are at the Luther mansion. All right. I want to apologize for saying that I missed somebody last week because I want to take it back.
Yeah.
You know who I didn't miss? The person that walks in right now. As we continue, we have Lex then on his phone. Listen, Griffin, I don't care.
It's Griff.
His real name's Griffin. I don't care.
He also makes an appearance later.
Or is it Gryffindor? Ooh, is that? He goes
Good one.
He goes by Griff.
Good one.
What?
Good one.
Okay.
But yeah. I agree because no. Oh, hey, Lex, sorry, did I catch you at a bad time? For you? Never. What?
No.
We're already starting weird.
Let's now get weird.
Like, I feel like we're getting really obvious now that he's into her.
This now is also inappropriate on her side. I just want to come over, talk about it some more. It was so interesting. Tell me more.
Yeah.
What is this? Also, we forgave him immediately.
Yeah.
Remember when we were building that house I brought up earlier? This is why I want to connect the dots. I was setting my own breadcrumbs. But as I connect the dots, remember when she said, I'm going to go stand over here, Clark. I can't look at the sight of him. He disgusts me. What happened to that? Now I'm stopping by because he gave me a pretty rock.
Cool gift. You want to see my tits?
Yeah.
Clark hasn't seen these in weeks. I bet he'd get mad about it.
You want to touch him?
No, you can't touch. Maybe just a little. Lana's such a slut, dude.
God, I hate her. But that would be great.
She's the worst, dude. Look at her. She's all smiling and giddy. And it's like, yeah, I just wanted to come by and thank you for the gift. The rock you gave me.
I do want to also say this on why I hate her. Why would Lex lie?
I mean, why wouldn't he?
But it said from him. So that's why it's like...
Oh, gotcha.
Like, why would he... It wouldn't make any sense.
Like, if it said it's from you and it was a gift.
It was a gift. It said...
To be honest, he's a pretty good gift giver.
He's a great gift giver.
Anytime he's given a gift, he always... Like, you always know it's from Lex. He's very thoughtful, honestly.
But this is what I mean. So for me, as the viewer even, as I'm watching it, and the moment he says, well, that's all very interesting there, Lana, but... I have never seen a silver rock. I don't know what you're talking about. I immediately put down in the notes, I believe him.
Yeah.
If it said from Lex and he goes, I don't know what you're talking about, why would he lie?
Yeah. Absolutely. I totally agree because
Did Julius put from me? I told him not to do that.
damn it.
It's supposed to be a surprise. He would freak out though. And he would like panic. No, that wasn't. He would look down. He really is like, I don't know what you're talking about. But seriously, can I see the rock?
You know, now that you really think about it, because we know the ending, it's like really crazy to see how this is all being set up, though.
Yeah.
Like, truly. But yeah.
How Lana's trash.
Sure. And he knew that. That was part of the plan. It's like, you got to be trash. I'm counting on you. It's like a fantasy draft. Be trash tonight.
But as this, yes, be trash. As it continues with Lex and the conversation, she says, Lex, it had your name on it. Well, obviously somebody's playing a game because I don't know anything about it. Just like you didn't know anything about a spaceship, bitch.
So
What?
she brings that up, right? And it's like,
You know why?
He did lie.
You know why?
Because it was a lie?
Nope.
Because she wants to know about the spaceship?
What else?
What do you mean? The trajectory?
The moment he said, because she said, I would love to know more about the meteor rock you sent. He then said, I don't know what you're talking about. That would have ended the conversation. She would have had to have left. Things would have gotten weird. But what does she do? She brings up a little something she saved in her back pocket because she knew that the moment she had this, Lex couldn't turn her down, and they had to have a conversation. Lana, once again, is setting the breadcrumbs. Lana is so evil. It honestly blows my mind. It's remarkable.
I was about to say, it's kind of impressive.
It's remarkable.
It's like, who's better,
Think about
her?
how
Who's better, her or Lionel?
At this, it depends what they want. Because one's better at certain things.
This is true.
Yes, but I do want to say
She's like street level.
she.
Lionel's all corporate. He's all corporate. Dude.
Yeah, he knows the upper tier. She knows the poor.
Yeah.
Like
she couldn't play Lionel.
he's District 1. She's District 13.
Boo! Yeah, they're the back of the train in Snowpiercer. Lana's the back of the train.
Eating the roach bricks. I agree entirely. Make it to the front, bitch. But I just hate that you immediately said it after, meaning, oh, no, you're not getting rid of me that easy.
Remember when you lied?
And now...
Hey, remember when you lied?
And to prove it of why you have to believe Lex, now here's the panic.
Yeah. And Lex is like, God damn it, I did lie.
That's different. Why is it different, Lex? Tell me.
Yeah, she got all weird. She made a weird face during that. Because there are some doors that can't be closed once they're open.
Well, you know what?
Thanks, I'm not a virgin anymore.
Did you find that on a fortune cookie? What I'm trying to say, Lana, don't leave. Everything I've done, it's all been to protect you. I don't need to be protected, Lex. I need the truth. All right, you want the truth? Let's go get the truth.
I made another Adam.
He's in me now. But he says, guess what? I'm going to show you this.
This is a crazy move.
You know why? Remember the story he told Clark? How I'm going to send you off to war. What he really meant was, I'm going to show you, your girl, that things that you are not able to show her.
I'm going to be more honest.
I can show you the world. Or my spaceship in this case. Because that is where we go. We go to the hangar in which Lex has stored that spaceship. And she says, oh my God, it's so big. He says, yes, it is.
I want you to help me get inside and understand exactly what we're dealing with. Lana's literally intimidated here. Look at her face. She's like,
Hey, Joseph. I know I've paused a lot, and I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. This is a long one because it's a good one.
It's a great one. Why the fuck would you ever recruit Lana? I need your help. For what?
Dude, she's an OG veteran Scooby-Doo gang.
She's a genius? She's Freddy. She only knows how to set a trap. She doesn't know how to get inside of a
Lex
space.
is obviously Velma. We need a Freddy.
So she knows elements. She knows the periodic table. Not only so she's calculus,
she knows
periodic
stop. She knows trajectory.
Art.
No, she cheated.
There is so many things she apparently knows all of a sudden. She's a genius. She just doesn't know. You know what? She has manipulated all these men. What if she is a genius?
What if she's a meteor freak, Taylor?
And her power is manipulation.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's probably not even a student and met you. We've talked about this.
By the way, I haven't brought them up in a while, too. Rainy day. You turned down this Joseph theory. And
it's a real theory. It's not even me.
Well, no. I'm giving it to you here. I've never heard of it before. And the reason why I have to give it to you is because as it's going on, it's weird what she does. And why would Lex ever say, this is yours now? Or, I'm sorry, this is ours. He's
like making these moves. He's like trying to be cool about it.
You know what the moves are, Joseph? It's like he's whispering in her ear, this is our little secret.
This is a better magic trick, right? And Lana's like wide-eyed. She's intimidated, serious. You know what's crazy about that ship? It was actually made out of aluminum, and they would have to fold it up and then unfold it.
Oh.
Like, because when I was looking at it just now, I was like, you can see those lines, but apparently it would fold. And it was really difficult. But I don't know how though. But
with I don't even know how it's aluminum.
I don't either. Yeah, when it's like completely made
paper mache,
like completely made of aluminum, and they said they had the hardest time unfolding and folding it out.
Chinese origami.
Yes, yes. Jackie Chan Adventures.
By the way, I love that. Jane, Uncle. One more thing.
Those medallions, or what were they called?
Yeah.
Talismans.
Yeah. But also, they were great.
The rooster, baby.
What was it? Was rooster speed?
I think so. Yeah. And I think ox.
Ox was strength.
But there was one that made things invisible. That shit was sick.
It wasn't snake, was it?
I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to look that up while we're watching this.
You gotta understand, I watch old recordings of VHS tapes, and that includes Kids WB.
Oh, dude, that's so sick.
Dude, Kids WB Saturday mornings, don't ever tell me that nobody was into that.
We got John doing some barn work, whatever. He's at the farm. Then we got Lionel coming in. It's like, oh, I can already see your campaign poster. What? No TV spot? Considering the state of your finances, look.
He just said you can't afford a TV spot, broke ass.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing, broke? Poor guy. He's like, yeah, I don't know who told you I was considering running for state, but if you came here to try to strong-arm me, he's like, no. I'm here to offer my support. You'll need, lots of money, influence, lots of assistance to help win the election.
By the way, would cost a lot.
Because you're going up against, shall we say, quite the privileged adversary. And John's like, what? You want to back me to go against your son? He's like, why would you do that? Also, Lionel's hair is finally looking gorgeous again. The fro, I was so done with that shit. Now, I think that's why he left. He wanted to grow it out a bit.
If Lionel did cornrows, would you be into it?
I don't want like kawaii ones. I want ones that maybe do something. I don't want just the plain ones.
All right, that's fair. But he would look good. I think he could do it.
Dude, he looked good bald, so I'm sure he'd look fine.
I think all hairstyles look good on this man. I think it's kind of unfair.
What if he was rocking like a ponytail or a man bun?
Oh, the top bun? I don't know if he could do that. Martha would be so wet, though.
Well, he would completely have to change his character. He'd have to be like a scuba instructor.
AC.
Yeah. He goes to Mercy Reef.
Mercy Reef. Never forget Eva forever.
He's pretty much as jacked as Aquaman, so.
It's true. Same build.
Yeah, but Lionel's basically building his case like, look, he has an extraordinary,
John's wondering why you would choose
hunger.
Me.
Yeah, hunger for power. He has lots of money, obviously, and if he succeeds, in this election, he's gonna develop a weird habit, a taste to just devour the world because he wants that power. And John's like, yeah, I wonder where he gets that from, bitch. Lionel's like, dude, I know you don't trust me, man, but look, I'm asking you to accept my offer of support.
All of a sudden, we have Clark now coming in the back now, peeking around the corner.
He's peeping around.
What's going on over here? What are they doing?
I'm going to eavesdrop.
Oh, hey.
Because he hears something intriguing, and now they're going back and forth. He sees him. It's like, oh, all of a sudden, Lionel goes, I know about Clark. Clark's like, whoa.
John then turns around. What'd you say?
Chloe Sullivan has supplied me with a lot of information about him, his true identity, the powers he uses, and what he can do. I know he's vulnerable to Kryptonite. Also, I don't think Lionel knows it's called that.
My other thing, though, on this, whenever I was watching it, and that's why at this point, I still didn't think he was hallucinating. I thought this was real, and the reason being, Lionel would know this. You were inside of each other. It just meant that you kind of lied and you knew. Remember, all of a sudden we had the Warrior Angel stuff. I truly believe Lionel knows him.
And then we do know, obviously, that Lionel's always playing moves.
Yes!
Yeah. This is very believable for sure. If you're a first-time watcher.
I really believe this scene. I had no clue that it wasn't real.
Yeah, and it's like, look, accept my support, John, and I can guarantee you a seat in the Senate. Hands him an envelope. And we already know what this is. It's money. John looks at it, opens the envelope up. Clark's having a crazy reaction already. He's like, no way. No. Dad. No.
And it's the only thing I question.
And what happens if I don't accept, Lionel? The truth will come out either way. The only difference is how he'll be treated. You want to be a distinguished guest or a stupid little lab rat?
So no matter what Lionel was saying right there, that Clark would have to go to a lab and be studied regardless. It would just be his choice, or he would be forced. Do you want to shake my hand? The reason why I still even believe this is John's just shaking his hand just to get him away. If he knows Clark's secret right now, I think John is processing a lot more in his head. I'm not even calling John a piece of crap right now. Instead, I'm like, all right, I would accept the money, first of all, because I would believe that he would know. And the other side of this is, I'm not going to agree. I'm not going to turn Clark in. I just need this guy to go away because holy shit, he knows.
Yeah, figure something out.
Yeah.
And but also, I mean, he's broke. Like, as far as being believable, is that John is broke, and he's been known to accept offers from Lionel before.
Just like when he sold the factory.
Exactly.
And so this would make the only thing that I don't like about it, if I'm John, in all honesty, I would be always questioning Lionel coming to my house because you gave my wife a watch. And I don't think I can ever let it go. I really, if you came around my property, I would have a gun. Always. You gave my wife a present that was inappropriate, that had an engraving.
Yeah, it's engraved watch.
With his
If
dick.
it was just a watch.
It was engraved with his cock. And cock and balls all around it. And I hate it.
Yeah, if it wasn't engraved, it would have been fine.
Maybe. If he gave everybody in the office one.
I mean, it's his personal assistant.
It's true. You can always say that maybe it's even a gift that you got at a function.
Yeah.
Because you have so many of them. I would agree. It's a duplicate.
And so now we come back to the warehouse where the spaceship is. And we have, of course, Lana and Lex just hanging out on it.
Oh my God, it feels so great. It's so smooth.
It's like liquid.
Oh my God, are you circumcised?
You've been studying it this whole time, Lex, and you let me go on thinking that the whole meteor shower wasn't real and I was losing my mind. What the fuck? Lex is like, I didn't mean to make you question your sanity, Lana. I was just trying to protect you. Okay, yeah, you keep saying that, but what are you protecting me from?
This ship is one of the most important discoveries in the history of mankind, Lana. There are people who have killed for a lot less. Who, you? Like, you specifically are like the only one.
Yeah, I don't get it.
But as he's feeling the ship and he says, now, if I told you the truth about what happened and something happened, I would never forgive myself. So what changed then? I couldn't lie to you anymore. Your beauty. Is that the real reason? No, it's because of that ass.
Yeah, fuck the pussy. I want that ass.
Or is it because your scientists are stumped and I'm a fucking genius?
Because I'm the only person on Earth that knows what this kind of is.
And how it opens.
Yeah, I've seen people come out of it.
What? Like, who cares if you've seen it open, you idiot?
She's a genius. Stop. She's a genius.
Oh my god.
But Lex is looking at it like a scientific opportunity. Like, we can have questions answered from, like, about the things that haunt you, about when your parents died, the meteors that killed them, all the strange things that happen in Smallville. We would finally know. I'm offering you the opportunity of a lifetime, Lana. It's up to you if you want to take it. Be my super smart genius NASA partner, please.
Do you trust me?
Come with me if you want to live.
He sticks his hands out. What?
Can I be your secret?
Do you trust me?
Do you trust me? Do you trust me? No.
This is crazy.
No, it's dope.
Why? Listen, I never want to insult a character this way. Maybe Pete, but not another one. Except now. Lana can't be this smart. She can't be. I can't buy it. I won't buy it.
We've already determined what it is, Taylor.
Joseph,
the power.
she said you need me because I've seen it open.
And I've touched it now. And I've known about it since day one. But you haven't. I've known about it.
Do you know how they open? No, but I've seen it.
Absolutely not.
Like what?
But have you seen it open? That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
This is crazy talk.
It is crazy talk.
Let's go to the Kent farm with a scene I do not like at all.
This is insane. This is how you know something's wrong with Clark. This is how you determine, okay, something's wrong with Clark.
Like I say, John can get his ass whooped all the time. One person's not allowed.
He did the Bruce Lee on her, bro. He went, wah!
Continue.
Hey, Clark, your dad has been looking for you. And Clark looks crazy right now. He's like, because
he's in the barn with Lionel. Lionel, what are you talking about? And now John walks in.
Where is it? Huh, Dad? Oh, it's by the barn. I think it's like, no, where is it?
Whoa, hey, man.
Digs in his pockets. What are you doing, Clark? See, he got this from Lionel Luthor. He's helping me put me in the lab.
What?
What? Clark, Lionel stopped by to talk about the campaign, dude. Sure, I mean, he brought me Lex's balance sheet so I could see what I was up against.
What about the money? What money are you talking about?
This is money. And it's not even money.
It looks like a cashier's check.
Does it?
Oh my god.
It looked like cut pieces of paper.
Either way, it wasn't the cash that he saw, though.
Yeah, it wasn't. And the cash was clearly green.
Yes.
So why are you doing this to me, Dad?
Clark, look at your hand. How high did you get? It's not money.
Dude, that's okay. I know you smoke, Clark.
Stop lying to me.
Yeah, he's like, I know you smoke, Clark. We both know it's not a big secret around here, but like, how much did you smoke today? How much did you smoke today?
Clark breaks the table.
I took 5 bong rips before I got here.
Have you ever had a zong?
Oh shit! 3 gravity bongs at once?
Nope, that's not allowed. Nope.
So yeah, because Clark freaks out. He actually smacks the table. And he breaks it pretty much in half. They're like, yo, Clark, chill the fuck out.
Martha comes up behind him wanting to stop him.
And he's like, no, fuck you. Boom.
Martha goes flying 20 feet into the living room.
He punched her in the face, right? Like, it looked, or did he elbow her?
I thought it was just like, it was an elbow, I thought, into the chest. Either way, I can't believe she's alive.
What? That's your mother.
Martha
and then
take
John immediately is like, oh, fuck, no.
What do you think you're doing? Clark then reverses it on him, starts choking him, lifting him up. Tell me the truth now. All right, pussy. You want the truth?
You were never my son. You were just a thing I found in the cornfield. Okay, whoa.
Fucking trash.
That's kind of crazy. That's a wild scene. Even how, honestly, like I said, I told you this before we started today. Tom Welling, like, I always think he plays his role the best when he's not actually Clark Kent. Like, there's moments of Clark, like, he's great, obviously, but like when he really gets to change it up a bit, it is really great.
You know why?
He really shines.
I think I figured it out. I don't think he can do awkward. I think that's what he struggles with. Is that they want Clark to be awkward in some type of way.
Yeah.
But this is what they're probably telling him. Be a hero, be cool, but be awkward. Go. Like, that's why for these others, it's like...
I found that like that. Okay, but Chloe broke it.
But that's what I mean. Versus the others where it's like, all right, be scared. Be angry. It's like you could give him one emotion and he's fantastic. Be a douchebag. Be the guy that's possessed. But if you're giving him like multiple different things to be able to be at once, I can see that's a little difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. But yeah, he's excelling here because when he's choking John, he looks hysterical. He's like, tell me the truth. Come on, Dad. Tell me the truth. But who comes in? Because Clark lets go of John because he's feeling sick. Obviously, it sounds like green kryptonite. Chloe's here, using the green rock on him for the first time. Clark... Okay, this just... See, this is what I mean. The inconsistency with the kryptonite rock, bro. How is he able to speed out of there? Is he finally building endurance?
All right, so I think I've also got this too.
A tolerance?
No. You know what it is? Whenever he sees kryptonite and he thinks about it, he then is weaker.
Oh.
Versus if he's possessed by something, if his mind is somewhere else, then it's
almost like a mind over matter thing.
Exactly. Just like even with the Emily scene, how you and I have laughed about in the season 1 or season 2, I think she's season 1, where he spills over the kryptonite goo. Oh yeah, older Emily, never forget. By the way, who'd you date, Emily or Sarah? Go, Sarah. But yeah, but with that whole thing, if he's thinking about it and with that goo on the floor, Lana's here. We gotta go, Lana. We gotta go. He's not thinking about it versus, oh my God, is that kryptonite? I'm staring at it forever. It's affecting me. Yes, that's what I think.
He speed runs, breaks the door, and he's like, gets out. And now the parents finally, I just realized this too. The parents are like, Chloe, how long have you known about Clark?
Why didn't Clark tell them?
It's so stupid. You that's why my reaction was like, wait, they don't know? Why would Clark not tell?
They were gonna figure it out that she would know eventually. Why would she would make a joke?
Wouldn't they need to team up at certain points, like to make things easier,
so that they know who to trust?
Exactly. Clark, stoner boy.
That is weird, by the way. They're keeping secrets, and then there's just, you're being ridiculous. And it's not even like you're paying attention to Lana. Obviously, she's not happy.
She's so happy. She's having a great life.
Yeah, with Les.
She just made a good partnership deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's sponsored by Nike.
Adidas missed out.
Yeah. Sorry, Luther Corp sponsors her. But yeah, so now they're swapping stories pretty much. Like, Chloe's like, yeah, he has to be, like, something's happening to him because, like, he was freaking out on me earlier at office, and I swear I didn't do anything. He thinks I told Lionel things. And then Martha brings up, well, do you think it's maybe red kryptonite, Jonathan?
Red kryptonite? What are you talking about? Yes, Chloe, the red is different than the green. It affects him, makes his inhibitions crazy. He then goes off, and he just becomes different. Well, wait. Red. What about silver? What do you mean silver?
Yeah, it's like a swap. Like, oh shit, because Chloe's a genius, of course. She's like, all right, I think I know what happened. And so now Lana comes back to her dorm, and Clark immediately hugs her.
He's like, God, you're here.
I've been waiting all day for you. Oh my God, where are you? He's like, we need to go up north. I know a place. He's gonna take her to the fortress, make her freeze to death.
Yeah, she's gonna die. It's not gonna work.
I know the perfect place, Lana. We'll live there forever.
There's no heaters, no TV, no bed. You can sleep on ice.
I could definitely make weed happen though. Could definitely do that.
I've learned how to grow in the cold.
I got a snow strain.
It's called Blizzard.
Yeah, that shit will leave you cold.
Can you say brain freeze?
But he starts freaking out on Lana. Lana's like, what the hell is going on? And of course, he's pleading his case.
Don't trust anybody. Chloe, my parents, they're all betraying me right now. Lana, don't trust anyone.
You know what I really liked about this, though? Because he's frantically, like, going crazy, telling her, like, yeah, you're the only one I can trust, Lana. Like, everything's happening. Like, everyone's betraying me. And then all of a sudden, he's like, wait, Chloe's coming. Because he can hear her. And then she literally shows up as soon as he leaves.
You know what's weird? Is that whenever Clark acts like that and leaves, Chloe then walks in, obviously, because Clark leaves, like you said. Then Lana, like, turns her back.
Yeah,
what? Was Clark here? Chloe Lana turns around and is like, I'm not talking to you.
Wait, he just said not to talk to you. I have to not talk to you. I can't talk to you. Wait, he's been here, hasn't he? Because the way she's acting so stupid, yes, she's not even saying anything. She's just, like, looking at the ground, like...
If I'm just like a statue, she won't think I'm here.
He told me not to say anything to you. I'm not gonna say anything.
If I don't move, I become invisible.
Yeah, shh. She won't see me. And then now she finally turns back. After like a good 15 seconds, he told me not to trust you, Chloe. Okay, honestly, Lana, he's gone super paranoid, and I think it might be because of that silver meteor rock you had earlier.
He did prick his finger with it.
Okay, now we're getting something. He's like, yeah, he thinks everyone is like betraying him and out to get him. So, seriously, just like we have to find out where he is. It's like,
well, he was just here. Okay, Chloe, he was acting so weird. All right, you know what? They're looking for him back in Smallville. I'm going to cover the campus. I need you to stay here, Lana. No, I'm going to come with you. No, I need you to stay here. You're the only one that I think that may be able to keep him calm. He'll listen to you right now. We'll call you when we find him, or call us. Please. Lana then looks, and she, as Chloe leaves, sees on her shelf the rock, then takes it out and is like, really? This did it? I don't...
So...
I mean, this is pretty and all, but... Closes it. What?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What did that mean?
What did that mean? We just ended on a great scene of Lana looking at a pretty rock.
Look, dude. Yeah, we got to just jump into it because we get some crazy things happening.
Okay, so this is why I asked the question earlier on about the classroom, if it was real, because that's where we're back to.
Right. Clark frantically is coming back to class, and then, of course, Dr. Fine's like, hey, Clark, thought you forgot about me, man.
Is everything all right? Well, no, Chloe's on top of finding the vehicle.
Yeah, she's in on it, too. The black trucks has been following us around. It's like, hey, did you get any information on security? And he's
Campus security? Wait, what would they do, though?
Yeah, what are you talking about? He's like, you said you were going to talk to them earlier today. And it's like, Clark, I haven't seen you in over a week. No. We spoke this morning, man. We spoke this morning. No, after class, we talked about the black truck. You were going to talk to campus security. He's like...
I had a class, Mr. Kent, but you were not in it.
That's true. And he's like, yes, no, yes, I was. It's like, yes, no, look, we talked. Look, Clark,
I just want to pause real quick before you keep going. Joseph, you know what would really help? You know what would actually help Clark in this situation? What if we talked to somebody in our class? What if we actually talked to another student? Would that be too hard to ask from him?
Lana doesn't allow him to have friends.
This is what I'm getting out of it, is that he's not allowed to talk to anybody, look them in the eye. He just keeps to himself and is the guy who shows up late that nobody wants to be partnered up with. What is going on here?
Look how sick he looks.
Yeah, he looks disgusting. We can verify this, though.
He looks sick, like really sick. And then, yeah, Dr. Fine is like, look, I'll have a... You know what? Why don't you meet me in my office, making like whatever happening.
I have a meeting.
Yeah, we can be on this together. Like, don't feel left out.
And what's crazy, though, is that I also believe Fine. Because he really even pats him on the shoulder like, don't worry, we'll figure this out, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll see you after my meeting with the faculty.
Yeah, just wait in my office.
It's very nonchalant, as if it's not a panicking, like, hey, you should be freaked out. It's really just, okay, you seem a little weird. I can help.
Yeah, and so now we can question it here. Because he tells him he hasn't seen him in over a week, right? And then last scene, he was in class apparently.
He followed him in the courtyard.
Learning. So that's the thing I wanted to bring up earlier, was that even this was a point someone brought up too, is that since we know what happens, what if it was all orchestrated still? What if both things happened? You know what I mean? Like,
but that's what I mean is that Joseph, he would have to be so confident in the courtyard in class that Clark would not talk to anybody. He would have to be so confident in that one aspect of it. That's why I don't know if he really went to class or not.
But it is part of him, right? That's inside of him. So it's like, what if he knows? Like, he can, like, what he's doing, what he's thinking.
I mean, maybe. My other side of this, though, on why it could be all manipulation from Fine himself is even with this next scene of him in the office. Joseph, I think this is what his office looks like. I think he did something to his office in order for it to appear this way. And that's not even just because I knew it was Brainiac. I put in the notes thinking this. I thought, okay, you wanted him to wait in your office because this is, after the end, hate to spoil it already, kind of a hypnotic thing, though. Like, the spirals, like, going in. What is the man? I'm trying to think of Batman Beyond. What's his name? One with the big eyeball. This is going to bother me. I got to look it up. It's the one who does the video game.
Spellbinder?
Yes, that's exactly his name. Spellbinder.
Cutting edge hypnosis and virtual reality technology.
That's what I thought what was going on in this scene of what Fine was setting up. It was making Clark hallucinate. So, God, I love Spellbinder's episode 2. It really is the virtual reality game. God, I love it so much. Because it's a guy that's crack and he has to steal credit cards, and that's what he does. Come on, man. Put me back in the game. Put me back in the game.
I'm scared.
Steal for me, and I'll put you back.
Oh.
God, I love that.
So you think his office actually looks like this, or he made it look like this?
He made it look like this.
Okay.
In order for this to occur. Like for
so you really think this is his office right now? And
yes.
It's not just Clark hallucinating?
Parts he is.
Because part of me wants to say is that since we know the end and he's in his head, like what if he's programming these things for him to see at certain points in time?
It's weird because there's so much in this room, which is why I think it can't be just a desk and a bookshelf.
Yeah, because we see it's weird. We see things all from Clark's life, though.
So
look, these look like props from the house. Smallville Crow stuff.
Is that the lamp from Lana's room?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. This is all aspects of his life. Like, we have just thrown around shit.
That's the toolbox for John?
Look, is that the beanery? Or is that the Talon, bro?
Actually, Joseph, that's a Y at the end.
Oh, shit.
That's not Talon.
Wow, Brainiac really went to the roots, dude.
See, but that's what I mean is that this is
Clark's mind.
But I think there's more to it.
I think it's Clark's mind, dude.
I think
I'm saying he's programming because he's inside of him.
Okay, no.
But you're saying he actually set it up physically like this.
In a way. I think, like I said, it's a Spellbinder thing. It's where there's some type of hypnotic thing going on in the office. Because I'm not believing it's just a desk and a chair and this is what Clark is seeing. You trying to tell me that? You trying to tell me it's just a desk and a chair? Yeah. It's just a normal office?
I mean, he imagined whole conversations. Why can't he imagine a room full of crazy shit?
Because if he imagines it just in here, why doesn't he imagine that anywhere else? Why isn't the
he's
whole
programming
world,
it?
Why doesn't the whole world look like Doomsday?
He's triggering it at certain points when he wants. The world should be
on lava. This might as well be a scarecrow situation too. But I'm gonna go.
He's programming, dude.
I think this is.
You think?
I think Fine's office is different, though. I don't think it's normal. That's all I'm saying.
Nah.
We'll leave it at that. You're saying
I'm saying it's normal.
That's the poll.
All right.
All right. So,
yeah, yes. Like how was he doing it?
Yeah, exactly. Was what Clark was seeing like manipulation, or was it in a way real in this office?
Yeah, physically changed in front of him.
Yes.
So yeah, he starts seeing all these things. Like he's seeing different neon lights. He's seeing like a basement like a dirty type of basement spaceship.
The purple neon light, a little wink wink.
Yeah, it's like the Talon outside.
Or Brainiac.
Oh, good call. Because it's usually like green or purple,
well,
right?
It's purple, yeah, because he's green, and then he wears the purple suit.
Yeah, he's green, and you're right.
Yeah, so...
Interesting.
I didn't know if that was a little hint, because that would be so cool.
I would take it as
that would be awesome.
Because the only thing you think of is like the lights behind the tower.
Yeah, but I don't think they were ever purple.
They're like really bright pink almost.
Yeah, but not that purple.
Yeah. And so Clark sees a spaceship, and we hear voices in the back. We hear humming. What is that? Is that his cradle?
I don't get this.
What is that?
This isn't Lex's nightmare. Why does Clark have the cradle?
Yeah.
Was this something to do? But this wasn't be Krypton. Unless they're showing before the ship, which is why they showed the ship. It's like an even before flashback of that, but the crib is supposed to be something creepy. Clark even looks at it as if it's like something weird. Also, it's never funny.
What is that?
It's never funny.
Is that a lab coat?
It's children laughing.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Ha 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 ha! As they are running up the stairs, a door closes. Clark then looks up. He is now freaking out. What is this? And he is panicking even more. And a Clark Kent, a surprise realization is that he is not from this Earth.
It's Lex talking.
He is in fact alien, an intruder from a different galaxy. The first vanguard of an invasion.
What is that? Doesn't Brainiac always have the 3 circles?
He does. That would actually be the symbol that's on his head.
Like, what the fuck is that?
That's what I mean. There is some foreshadowing here. That's what I mean. That's in his office. This is what his office looks like. You trying to still tell me?
I'm thinking, cause he's inside him. He's literally programming him what he wants to see and triggering it when he wants.
Now I'm going to go further with me. All right, I'm going to go further. This is Brainiac.
What do you mean? This is...
So this is when, as Clark is then seeing everything, he turns around because the speech that it's coming from is Lex. Lex is now standing behind him. I think that's actually Brainiac that's standing behind him because we've seen he can change into a person.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I think maybe the ooze or whatever, he's able to alter his state.
His physical appearance.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, he could easily turn into anyone.
So that's why I think this is actually happening. So I say the Office, I think, is real in a way. The Brainiac, the Lex coming up behind him is real in a way.
No, dude, because he had a meeting.
Is your argument he had a meeting? Is that really what you're
No,
talking?
but see, honestly, my main argument is that he's still going to be programming everything. I don't think his office actually looks like this. It's kind of like a fusion of both of our ideas here. Like, he's still, in a way, projecting things in his mind to see that are not there.
I mean, I guess.
But I'm just saying that he's inside of him, and he's able to do that. You're just saying, it's actually external tech that he's probably using.
Yeah. I feel like that I'm right.
No.
So that's why whenever Clark all of a sudden has some kryptonite being sprayed on him, the kryptonite mist, he then begins to choke. He sees a door. He then breaks the door and leaves. So that also brings up, did he destroy a wall at the school?
Yeah.
And now, who cares? We're on to the next scene. Whore.
Well, no, we have to address because Brainiac...
Oh, you don't want to get to her or the trash?
No, not yet. No, sorry, not Brainiac. We have to address because in his vision, Clark saw Lex standing behind him and he's like, I'm going to be the one to kill you, Clark. And you're not going to stop it. And Clark's just like, no. He's so scared.
But that's why I think it's Brainiac. Brainiac would do that and say that in order to further separate the two. I could still buy that
because he could just been lying about the meeting and just still been in there and just changed real quick.
Well, remember, he even said, I haven't seen you over a week.
Yeah, that could have been a lie too.
Exactly. What is real? What is not?
It's really hard to determine what's real or not.
This is hard, which is why I'm going with, I think all of it is real. And the only thing that is not real is what they say. And it's what they say is what he gets confused with. You know what? I'm going to make another comparison to this. You know what this is? This is Tower of Babel.
Oh, God.
He is hearing something else. But the actions in which these people are doing, I think it's real. So let's continue to the next scene.
Yeah.
We are at the Luthor Mansion. We are in the office where Lex is sitting there, and Lana What are we doing? She decides to open those doors so suddenly. I knew it all along, Lex. You just didn't want to see us together. You know why? Because you're jealous. You have the hots for me. Do you love me?
It's really bad. It's just really bad when they get in these scenes together and it's like, Lex is like, I don't know what you're talking about, Lana. Like, I don't know how, but, you know, like,
You knew this would happen to him. By the way, Lex, here's that rock. We can study it now together.
It's so stupid. We know what you're doing, Lana. All right. Yeah, she's like, I know what you're trying to do when you sent this to me. Wink. And so he picks it up. He's like, I swear this is the first time I've seen a meteor rock like this.
Lex's face has me once again believing him. Why are we thinking he's a liar?
Yeah, Lana's furious. Yeah. She's like, I don't know how many more times I can handle any more of your lies, Lex.
Lex hasn't taken his eyes off of the rock.
Yeah, he's like, this is really fucking cool.
This
How'd
is
you
the
find
coolest thing I've ever seen.
Where did you find this, Lana? I need to know. He's like, why? What did it do to Clark? How did you know what it did?
What did you do to Clark?
He's
Lex.
like, and now he's even more intrigued. He's like, I just shared a very important secret with you about the world today. It's like, what would I have to gain to lying to you now? And she's like, oh shit, maybe you're right. Well, if you didn't send it to me, who did? I honestly don't know. Now, you said this did something to Clark. What happened? All right? Because if he's in trouble, tell him to come to me. I got a lab. I can stick my needles in him, and I want his blood so we can study how to cure him.
Don't worry, Lex. He's just been infected, according to Chloe. She says that now he's paranoid, like everyone's turning against him. You know, the way that he looked at me. Listen to me, Lana. We'll take this to Luther Corp. We're going to find a cure. Don't you worry. What is happening to Clark? I'm going to find a way to help him because we're BFFs.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lex. You know what?
You're my partner now.
And I've never had a partner. It's the least I can do. Oh, I'm sorry that I didn't trust you, Lex. Let me feel you.
I know we've had our differences, but you've always been there for me.
And I always will be.
What the
So,
and guess what? Who's standing outside? Clark Kent, looking
the
very
crackhead.
Yeah, he looks like a crackhead right now. And honestly, where's security?
By the way, I think there is no security because they wanted him to see.
But Clark is now witnessing Lex grab Lana's arm, and she's like, oh, okay. And then Clark's looking, he's like, no. And then they kiss, they start making out, but not as good as Clark and Lana kissing. Never be as good as that. But they do kiss, crazy. And Clark witnesses it.
It was better, though, than her and Adam.
For sure.
And Jason.
For sure.
The only one that doesn't match is Clark, but, I mean, it's not far off here.
It looks like some love.
There's some lust.
And then she hugs him and gets in there, and then guess what?
What does she do?
She even looks up directly at Clark.
And Clark is now looking, and he can't believe what he sees. And all of a sudden, we just cut.
Yep.
And
we're still at the mansion, though, when we come back.
Remember how I said I think everything is real? I think that's real.
No.
I think that's real.
No.
I think it's real.
Definitely not.
The reason why I think it's real is what then happened after that? So how are you able to see them be that close if they weren't that close? He's complete. It's too much, and this is why it bothers me a little bit about this episode. Once again, great. But it's like he's hallucinating so much during certain moments, but then he's not hallucinating that much in other moments. It's going too much to an extreme, and then all of a sudden it's not, it's real.
Well, I mean, even when he was by himself, it was happening,
But what I mean is even with the Daily Planet office, for example.
Look, dude.
With the emails and everything. All I'm trying to say is him looking at that was real. Him looking at John and Martha, the only thing he got wrong was the cash. but Lionel was still there.
Look, dude, how many times do I have to tell you? I can easily answer your problem here. He's inside his body. And at the end, as we get closer to here, he's obviously been following him. He knew where he's at. He is literally triggering he wants to freak Clark out.
Did they hug? Did Lana and Lex hug?
No.
I can't believe that truly in this scene, because as we get back to it, that Lana was just pacing back and forth and Lex was just standing there during their entire conversation.
Well, no, they probably were that close at one point. Oh my god!
Like noses touching?
Because I'm telling you, he's triggering the right moments to do it.
He
sees him that close, and he's like, "All right, let's get it."
I agree.
I'm gonna freak Clark out.
How close were they?
They're probably just as close as they were.
Was he rubbing her arm and then hugging her?
No arm rubbing.
You don't think they were hugging?
That was the trigger point. That was when it became fantasy.
Were they hugging?
No.
This is bullshit.
She comes in and they don't even hug, bro.
I just want to know what's real.
Look, you're very concerned, and I get it.
I am.
But guess what? I have an answer for you, my boy.
I want an update in 30 minutes. All right.
My security team is coordinating with Chloe and the Kents. They're not going to hurt him, are they? Well,
if that happens, I'm going to transfer them to North Korea. Maybe you haven't heard of a doctor recently.
Look, let's get this sample over to Loot the Corp. The sooner we have it analyzed, sooner we'll be able to figure out what's happening to Clark and help him out. Oh, shit. Power goes out. Now, whoa, Lana, stay here. I'll see what's going on.
I'm going to let you have this. Just know, this is one of my favorite scenes of all time.
Really?
This line is fucking amazing.
It sure is. It really is. Lex goes down the hall. It's obviously dark. Power's out in the whole mansion. And he's cut in the corner. And he sees that there's a knocked out guard just chilling on the ground. Lex is
Jeff, are you sleeping again?
Joe, my boy. Going to Siberia.
By the way, it honestly looks like that guy had a bullet in his head. It was bleeding only at one spot on his forehead.
Yeah, he did the Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Clark went up to him and said, "Here you go." He did it with his finger.
Call it.
Call it. It's your coin. It's your lucky coin. Don't put it in your pocket.
Come closer.
Can you hold still? Terrifying. It's a terrifying.
It's the greatest thing I've ever.
That's one of the greatest villains of all time, dude.
Yes, as Lexi, the bodyguard, knocked out.
He goes around the corner again after the guard, and he sees that his entire power inside the wall.
No, I was gonna say, you mean half the wall is ripped
off? Like, there was probably a power panel, but guess what? Clark decided to rip the entire wall off. And then, so now, Clark is behind Lex, and Lex is like, okay, a lot of people are looking for you, Clark. He's like, I know. I want you to listen to me very carefully, Clark.
Lex has a gun in his hand, too.
He's like, something's happened to you. And he's like, yeah, it's been a revelation, Lex. Clark, look, you're very sick. We need to get you to the lab. Yeah, you would want me there. We should get to the lab so you can experiment me on it. Huh? You know, Lex, it all makes sense now. See, I thought you were obsessed with me. But it's not me. It's not me at all. It's Lana.
But this is what I mean. So this whole conversation is real, though.
I mean...
See? Can you answer me that?
Because it's like... Yeah.
So what?
It's got to keep getting crazier,
line for line, it's real. But all the other stuff has been fake.
But, like, okay, well, we have to hear what Lex says here, all right?
This is what he isn't saying anything.
It's like, it's always been Lana,
because Lex is backing up right now as Clark is coming to him, and Lex is like...
He's like, damn it, he got me.
How do you know?
And all these things that you do to me, all the digging, all the tests, all the lies, it was just a way to get me out of the way so you could have her all to yourself.
How long have you loved her, Lex? Since she was 15?
This is 14? Just like the David and Goliath story.
Clark, I warned you about this last week. What are you talking about?
Listen to what you're saying, Clark. Like, this isn't you. I don't know what you did. I'm not sure what you did to trick her, but I don't know.
No, this is why it's bad. I can't lie to you. So I love this scene so much because it would further Lana and Lex's relationship. simply because with Clark going crazy here, he says, I don't know what you did in order for her to fall in love with you. If I'm Lex and I hear that, no matter, and it's not even me crazy.
Going after it.
Did you just say she's in love with me? You just
He's
said
like,
that. Wait. You guys are having problems? Wait, I'm being talked about?
Y'all breaking up?
Like, if I'm Lex, I'm in. Thank you. Yeah, cool.
Fingers crossed, dude.
But yes, as Clark then realizes everything that Lex is trying to do, he says, I'm not going to let you get away with it.
Oh, I love
this. Well, I'm going to stop you with my pistol here.
I need you to stop, Clark. And Clark just looks at the gun and he smiles. Dude, that's what I love about this performance, honestly. Like, he looks at it and he's truly sick and he's just like over everything. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you now. And he's like, you think this gun's going to do anything to me? He's looking at him, he's like, a gun?
They get close. Clark then grabs his wrist. The gun does go off. Lana is now watching this, and Lex says, no, Clark, I don't want to hurt you.
But I want to hurt you.
I love it so much.
Oh, man.
The moment he said that, you know what I put down in the notes? Hurt him. Do it. You need to hurt this man, Clark. I love you so much right now. You are what I want.
Hurt him. Hurt him.
Dude,
hurt
I
him.
was all into this. God, do I love this
It's
scene.
really good.
It's so great.
He's like, I don't want to hurt you, Clark. Yeah, but I want to hurt you.
Grabs him,
throws him across the hall. And he's like, hell yeah. And then Lon is freaking out back in the office.
Oh my God, you're so violent. Are the boys fighting over me again?
I will take whoever the winner is. She's Angela, dude.
Yes. Angela, are you going to stop this? I will respect the rules of the duel.
Of course you will.
But yes, Lana grabs the rock, runs out into the wine cellar.
Yeah, she goes to the cellar, and then Clark barges in, and obviously can't find Lana, and is screaming for her name. His man's gone crazy, bro. And he does follow because he sees the doors open.
I just want to pause it real quick because all I wanted him to say was something that they did steal from him, even though because it was Nolan and Schneider, I think. It kind of coincided. But if I will find you. And he started, I will find you.
Oh.
And he did that to Lana. Once again, it would have been fantastic. But he does then use his super hearing in order to listen for her. He figures out where she is. We hear her and see her running down the steps. She now figures out a place to hide. Lana! Clark is hunting. I know you're dead. It's getting really scary. Clark is now looking. He then finally decides to use his x-ray vision. As he is screaming her name, he sees this little thing crawling across the floor, and that's when Clark realized, I got her. He goes up, and now we have something interesting. Because she is terrified of him.
Yeah.
And this is what I don't like. The love is gone. And
you think so?
She would try anything she could to say, I love you, snap out of this. The power of love will beat all.
Yeah.
That's not even me trying to be funny. She doesn't even try that. She's just terrified of him. She doesn't like him. Mm-hmm. They're not okay anymore. And that's the only thing I found weird about this scene. He's just an obsessive person. I get he's crazy, a crackhead, but she's not even trying. Oh, no, don't. He's like, what? Why do you care about him so much? And she is now confused, still not saying anything. Whatever you think Lex did, it's all an illusion. I saw you kiss him. No, I would never do that.
See?
Stop lying.
So you think, and now we get the Anakin Skywalker moment and Padme, except Padme was totally cooler.
I was going to say, don't ever.
She was a Queen Amidala.
And also, I get what Anakin was doing, because here's the thing: he just had to accept the dark. He was trying to save her in the end. He didn't. The dark side was too much where it overcame him, ended up choking out the one he loved. I get it, but that wasn't really him. When he made the decision, it was to save her. It's a hard choice. She's gonna die. Take the dark.
Anakin was a little bitch, dude.
He was just angry.
Yeah, and what does anger lead to? Hate. And what does hate lead to? Suffering.
So don't feel happiness. Don't feel suffering. Feel in between. You're limbo.
Don't get married as a Jedi.
Oh, you like girls? Too bad. You like boys? Too bad.
Yeah.
You like alien? Too bad.
Too bad. Nothing. Not
You get
even
nothing.
your furniture.
Don't even think about it.
Not even your furniture.
You think about it. I swear to God, we'll find you. Yoda hears all.
Look, dude, back to the real Anakin here, Clark Kent. This man said, I loved you, Lana. And he starts lifting her and choking her. It's like, but you betrayed me like everyone else. And he's choking the shit out of her.
She, again, Clark, stop.
Clark!
Why doesn't she say anything?
Because, dude, she's worried about being NASA partner.
For me, there's no love.
If you say so, dude.
That's all I think. There's no power of love overcoming right now.
Honestly,
Instead,
they're oozing with love right now.
it's the power of fine that really solves this. Because what do we have now as he is choking her?
Yeah. Dr. Milton Fine shows up. Clark, you don't want to do that. Trust me. He's like, I can't trust anyone anymore, man.
How did he get here? Questions are already being asked now.
See? He's been following him, maybe, or he can see where he's at.
Clark then speeds towards him to try to grab Fine.
Uh-oh. Dr. Fine speeds away.
He has the same speed.
He's got the same speed. Clark is now,
What the hell was that?
what the shit? You notice there's a lot of dark in this episode. I love it.
I love this episode.
It's really good.
This is what I want.
It's so good. He's like, you want Alexis experiments?
He like comes around the
I
corner
love that.
again like it's like, you want Alexis bitches?
Yeah. Lex, your daddy?
Like, but he comes around even crazier like, I'm going to rip your face off.
No. I'm your friend. If you hurt Lana, it'll destroy you, okay? You can't do that.
I
And
won't pause, but question for that later.
Yeah, and Clark is like, and just punches Dr. Fine across the room, breaks some expensive wine. Fuck you, Lex, am I right? And it's like, now Dr. Fine gets up, and now he's in a speed time. Goes, he's got heat vision too.
I don't think that's heat vision.
Interesting.
And I think it was a little bit different. I think it was more of like a beam.
Okay.
And that's
Probably.
all. I mean, sure, you could say that.
Hey, but he tells him, I'm Kryptonian, just like you, Clark. Holds him down. It's like, look, I want to save you, but it's going to really, really hurt. Stabs the Matrix device into his neck.
Puts an anal probe into him and sucks out the silver piece.
Yep, sucks out the silver piece. It literally floats in his blood in like the capsule. And then Clark immediately looks fine. And he gets up. And then, of course, he's like, you'll be all right, Kello. And he's like, Lana. Oh, we hear Lex in the back.
Lana!
No, my love. But he comes down with his guard because his guard's awake somehow. And then Clark is just holding Lana like as if she's dead.
This was weird.
Like,
Because why wouldn't you speed out of there?
yeah.
Why wouldn't you leave? What are you doing holding her like that where Lex honestly is like, oh my God, you killed her. I need to protect her.
What have you done?
From you.
What have you done?
Also, you told me she loves me. So, drop her.
Yeah, that's my boo. All right. Real quick, since we're on commercial break again.
What are you doing?
The talismans.
Oh, so I was wrong about the rooster, though, wasn't I?
All right, so Jackie Chan Adventures. Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah, by the way, we're still going on this. This has to continue.
Yeah, this is definitely going in, but Rooster Talisman was levitation. It was levitation.
I thought Rooster was more than that. Okay, telekinesis, okay.
Yeah, and so Ox was strength, super strength.
Thought that.
The blue ox, and then Snake was invisibility.
I was right on the snake. Okay, cool. Snake. I'll take that.
And rabbit was super speed.
That makes sense.
Sheep talisman was astral projection.
I don't remember sheep at all.
I don't either.
I don't remember that episode whatsoever.
Dragon was combustion.
I remember that.
So explosion.
Yes.
Rat was animation. I guess wasn't that the origami person?
Yes.
Made his origami come to life?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, I've never seen the next one.
Horse talisman is healing regeneration. Purple horse. It looks like
I don't remember the horse. It looks like a unicorn.
Ooh, monkey talisman.
I remember that.
Animal shape-shifting. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dog talisman. Immortality rejuvenation.
Wow. Man, there's a lot here.
Pig talisman. Thermal vision.
Okay, for some reason I think I remember the pig.
Tiger. Spiritual balance. Fun fact, it was found inside a pie at a county fair in Texas.
That's so cool. What?
The tiger talisman for spiritual balance.
All right, have another poll. Should we watch that episode and do a review over it?
Yeah, we don't even stick with DC. We're just going to go to Jackie Chan Adventures.
All right, if it makes
What if we stuck with WB?
I was going to say, it works still. Not only that, we'll just do a Batman Beyond episode or Static Shock or all of it. Because you know why? Superhero Static Shock. Whoop, whoop. Superhero. If they ever make a Static Shock movie, I'm going to show up in the theater doing that. And if you don't
Are you going to do blackface?
Whoa. No, dude, I'd be his buddy Gear. What are you talking about?
Oh, with his racist parents?
Listen, Virgil's dad's a reverend. I'll go live with them while my dad tells his black jokes and beats my mother. And my mother's too scared to say anything. So don't even get me started. All right?
All right, yeah, that's going to be a good poll. It's going to be a good poll. Actually, not even. We won't even post that. If you're listening, just decide what we should do. Look, I know everyone's leaning towards Jackie Chan Adventures, but think about it. Like, it's WB. We have a lot of stuff. We could do Harry Potter.
No. There's so many of those. And we can only do Harry Potter if we do accents. Only accents the entire time.
I'm not an owl.
I'm not an owl!
My father's going to hear about this. All I back to the hospital. Clark got his punch, and
I don't like this reaction again. You don't like each other.
This is weird.
Thank you, yeah.
This is weird. So walks in. Lana's reactions obviously looks like she's still frightful, but Chloe's there visiting with her.
Chloe's so fucking great, dude.
Chloe's like, hey, I need some caffeine in my system. I'll go get a cup. Y'all can hang out here, catch up. And then she looks...
You know what she looks at him as? You know, what is she... What do you think? Because I already know. What... Come on, what is she telling
Like, disappointed? Like, disgusted? Like,
tell her, idiot. That's the look that I think she gave. It's like, this is getting stupid.
Yeah, like, you can't just keep lying.
Yeah, and that's all you're doing right now.
Like, because you're about to just lie to her. Because Chloe had to probably lie, like, yes. I don't know, like, yeah, like, maybe. I mean, the truth is, it did infect him, but it's like, why? Like, how?
Covered for your ass. Can you just tell her already? That's the look that I got from it. I love her. But yes, as it continues, so Clark is in the room. Hey, what's up?
Lana, Clark, it's okay. All right, Chloe told me everything.
What?
And he's like, what?
She told you she was in my barn wearing just my jersey sitting on top of me?
I swear it was only hand stuff.
What? No, that was it was a year ago.
We didn't even do anything. I didn't even come. It only counts if you come.
But I didn't.
I didn't do that.
Maybe later, but it wasn't.
First time I came was with you. Yeah, but yeah, so it's like she told me everything, how I made you look crazy, that it even gave you some sort of like temporary powers. Whoa, Chloe really covered for his ass. But also really reaching there a little bit, like getting close.
All right, what would Pete have said?
Yo, Clark's an alien. Lana, if you want me to be real with you right now, like, Clark's a fucking alien.
He was just straight.
I've seen his ship. Remember how you saw that ship? Yeah, I seen a ship too.
That would be absolutely amazing. If he's like, you know what, this is too much.
Yeah, it would be like totally opposite. Like, yeah, no, Clark, it's okay. Pete told me everything. He did? Yeah, you're a good friend and you're from a whole different planet. And he's like, what the fuck?
Apparently you killed my parents.
Yeah, when you came down, it was the day that my parents fucking died. And now I just want to tell you that I hate your guts, and now I know your weakness. I'm going to try every day of my life until you are dead.
Also, I'm partners with Lex now.
Yeah, Lex is my new boo.
And let's just say he is shaved everywhere.
Like, that's a good thing? Dude, no hair at all? That's weird.
Say, it happens.
Have at least some, like, arm or leg hair or something.
High white blood cell count. All right?
And bald?
And bald. No, I was just saying that's what it causes.
No.
It causes.
No hair?
No hair.
Alopecia?
Oh, yeah, let's get back to the serious scene.
Yeah, sorry. Serious scene between two lovebirds.
Yeah, they're so great together.
Yeah, Clark, it's okay. It's like, look, Clark, whatever you think you saw was just a meteor playing tricks with your mind, okay? It wasn't real.
Why should she say that? Unless she feels guilty.
No, she already said she would never do that, Taylor.
Mm-hmm. All right, whatever you say.
It wasn't real. There could never, ever be anything between me and Lex. Yeah, see, dude? She's touching his hand. Look, oh my god, they're holding each other. I was imagining some pretty crazy stuff, huh, Lana? And she's like...
Yeah, what is she like? Joseph, tell me, what is she like?
Yeah, pretty crazy stuff, yeah.
Chloe turning against me?
My dad making a deal with Lionel? You and Lex talking about a spaceship? Okay.
No, okay. All right.
And then she laughs and just says nothing, like, yeah, yeah, I'm just glad you're all right, Clark. What?
They don't love each other at all.
She doesn't love him.
She doesn't, because she got everything she needed. Now it's time to move on to the next.
Yeah, she got the farm.
Yeah.
Remember when she was homeless?
I had a place to stay. Now I'm upgrading. I need a mansion.
So why is Lois completely gone if she just lives at the Talon now?
So with this,
I miss her so much.
With this episode, it's pretty crazy to me because what I want is for Lois to tell Clark he can do better. I need that type of interaction between them. I need somebody to tell Clark.
No, she's literally said that they could both do better.
But I need her to reiterate this now. This is the moment I need it. Not during the happy stage. I need it now.
Yeah.
Because for Clark to walk out to think, everything's fine. Everything's cool. And as he walks out of the room after that lovely meeting between the two, Chloe is there. This is the first time that I was happy I wasn't the object of your desire.
Yeah, he went fucking crazy and almost killed Lana. If I killed Lana, but you didn't, Clark, okay?
So stop beating yourself up about it. I mean, silver kryptonite, who knew? I just don't want it to happen again. Did you get the rock? No. I went to see Lex during everything, but he told me that it disappeared during the excitement. He sent the rock to Lana in the first place. I still don't trust him, Chloe. Yeah, well, he is a Luthor. Speaking of the evil dynasty, I need to come clean about something too. The emails that you did see on my computer, Clark, Lionel and I were talking, but not about you. This is
about Lex, actually.
Once again, Lionel going up to John was real.
Feeding me inside info.
In order to sabotage Lex's campaign because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's like, why would he do that? It's like, well, maybe because he knows his son sucks and should not be in office.
And it scares the hell out of him. Well, he's not the only one, Chloe. I know. That's why I was telling you this.
Clark, I understand you haven't been yourself, but you know that I would never tell Lionel your secret. I would die before spilling those beans.
I believe her.
Yeah, no shit.
And the thing is, this isn't even a love thing. This is you are my only friend. My best friend.
Yeah.
The one that has stuck with me through all of the hateful things I have received. This is from both parties here.
That's true.
They honestly
They've
need
wronged
each
each other quite a bit.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then
nobody else would forgive them, but them two need each other.
And now we go to the mansion.
Dude.
Lex is fire poking, and he's all beat up.
MVP coming in.
Lionel comes in and is like, wow, those Kents, they sure do pack a punch, huh, son?
They sure do fuck you, huh, son?
I love that shit because Lionel's been hit by John, too. That means John hits hard.
Really? Why are you making me pause right now? This is crazy. John hits hard.
That's what he said. They said they pack a punch. He said those Kents, not just Clark, those Kents. Because John's got the strength of 1,000 farmers.
Lionel won the fight.
Hey, but who had the bruise?
John?
No, it was Lionel.
Who had the heart problem?
Okay, dude, that was Jarrell's fault.
All right, you know what? Still stands. Who had to go to the hospital? Not me. You know why? Because I brought a shotgun that I didn't even use. And I hit you in the face with it.
Lionel got shanked.
By the way, you know what I miss? Because now we're talking about it. I hate John. We're jumping a lot here. I miss Kawachi Caves. Let's keep going.
Shout out Caves, man.
Shout out Caves.
R.I.P. the Caves.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it wasn't paying to do all this, but it's like not any of your business, Dad. Follow the advice, but front page story that you were beaten by a jealous young guy.
A jealous young lover. It doesn't really sound right, does it? You're such a pussy, Lex.
Dad, I have a team of political advisors. Last time I checked, you weren't on the payroll, so please shut up.
Last time I checked, Lana Lang had a boyfriend, bitch. Oh my god.
And she isn't in the market for two of them. Bro. Sorry, in the market for a spare.
By the way, if I'm Lex, I'd kill myself.
I think he's about to. He's drowning himself in some alcohol. He's like, Dad, I think you know the way out. And Lionel's like, yeah, I probably just pissed him off enough. This isn't about the greater good or even better power. It's about you changing the way people perceive you, isn't it? Huh?
Ew.
Gross.
That's so bad.
That's why you're running for office. Even if you were the POTUS, bro, you think that's going to make any difference? Because the people who are close to you will always know what is truly in your heart, Lex. And he just sips his whiskey. That's why Lana Lang will never love you, son.
Oh my god.
Bro. Absolutely annihilated.
You remember when Lionel put that gun in his mouth? Lex is going to do the same tonight and listen to opera because, wow. What do you do?
He really is the MVP. Like, Smallville did great by making this an original character.
Lex is about to cry. Lionel just goes, you don't have anything left to say. I'll see you later. And walks out. Lex is standing there. That's so mean.
Dad knows me so well.
Like, it's insane. God, did I miss that man?
He's great.
He's wonderful.
He really is. It's the hair, dude.
It is. Let's go to the Kent house for, I think, a lovely moment.
Yeah, dinner table. It's like...
pouring my milk.
Well, it's like, well, obviously, having your parents loan you to Luther for lab rat, that wasn't real. It's like, well, I know you'd never do that, guys. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault, sweetheart. We knew that you were infected, and we're just glad that it's out. Yeah, me too. I guess no matter how much I trust people, I'm just always afraid that my secret's going to be coming out. That's what I never wanted to happen, is for a threat like this to happen to our family, which is why, Clark, I've decided to not run against Lex. It's because you wouldn't win, John. Dad, I don't know. I don't want you to give up your dream. Listen, I'm not in control of this anymore, Clark. But you know what? I want you to do this. I want you to run against Lex. It's the right thing to do. John is like, really? I think I can win? If anything happens, we'll deal with it the same way we always have. As a family, you fucking lie to each other. You lie to them already about the deal with Jarrell, about how one somebody you love is going to die.
Yeah.
You lied. We talk about it as a family. No, you don't.
No, that's cool.
You pick and choose. Only if they ask questions about it.
That's true. That's true. Clark goes to the barn next, and he goes up to the loft, and he's like, hey there, Kal-El, how you doing? So, oh shit, Fine's here, addressing Clark, and Clark said, well, I guess I didn't imagine that.
Hey,
you know, they
the
keep
way,
saying...
You know who's a good-looking guy with his hands in his pockets and a tucked-in shirt and jeans? This guy.
James Marsters, bro.
Dude, I'm into it. I'm into him.
Should have seen him in as Spike in Buffy, dude. He had the like bleach blonde hair.
We may have to do Buffy.
No, dude, that's a lot.
What do you mean? We have like another 2 years here.
Spike was so cool, though.
How long do we got with Buffy then? Like 5 years? 6 years?
Probably.
Same as this.
Is that WB too?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was positive. Yeah, it is. If it is, then there's a shot here.
I love what Clark says here, though. He's like, they call me the last son of Krypton, but you people keep showing up. And he's like, well, a superior civilization is pretty hard to eradicate.
Clark's like, oh yeah, well, I could step forward too. Why are you here?
To stop what's coming, and to help you walk the path of a true Kryptonian.
What's coming?
The darkness. Remember, Jor-El warned about it.
I thought he was the darkness.
I don't know.
That's what I...
Maybe it's more.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
So, what? I can be superior? It's like, no thanks, I'm good. Why do you continue to trust humans, Clark? You trust them more than your own people.
Why does he? I'm kind of with Fine.
He says, just going off what I've seen, it's like, well, maybe you need to look closer, all right? Why didn't you just tell me about this instead of proposing as my professor this whole time?
Yeah, why didn't you tell me who you really were?
Why do you keep your identity a secret, bro? Even from the woman you love. Oh. You've been on this planet many years, Kal-El. I had to observe you before revealing myself to determine just how much you've been influenced by these humans. You say humans like it's a bad thing. Just going on what I've seen. Oh, he flipped it back around on him.
This race shows promise, Clark. But at this point in history...
They're still duplicitous by their very nature.
It's too big of a word for me. Even the ones you think about that you love, you don't know anything about this race, okay? Yeah, they can be pretty shitty. They can betray each other over nothing. But they can also be honest and loyal. Maybe like one or two. To protect somebody they love. Not everybody, but some. Even if they were from another planet. That's not true. Kal-El. My name is Clark. Okay. I'm not going to call you that.
And I'll always believe in my friends and my family. He tells him, though, I sincerely hope your trust hasn't been misplaced. All right? And...
Can I honestly say this?
You know where to find me.
Joseph, how many humans is he able to trust?
Chloe's parents. Well, he doesn't trust Lana. Doesn't trust Lex. Doesn't trust Lionel. He trusts Pete. 4.
Pete moved away.
4, though. It still counts.
Pete moved away. Okay, AC. Hold on. AC we can do.
Bart. Alicia.
But do we count AC and Bart as human?
Well,
definitely, you know what?
Definitely not Arthur.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, I could count Bart. I can't count AC.
Definitely not Arthur.
Yeah.
But he was raised as a human.
Yeah, but that doesn't count because he's half human. I'll give you that, but he ain't full human.
Yeah, so Alicia...
So I mean, we're about like...
And if like there's some he's trusted and they die.
I was going to say, Alicia's dead. So,
Ryan's dead.
And by the way, what killed her? Another human. Tim. BFF. Lois liked him, though.
Who am I thinking of? Who else?
That's what I mean. In a way, in Clark's life here, all of them are awful. What are you cheering for?
Lionel's pretty cool to him, huh?
Well, he thought they were BFFs. Kawashi secret with the Starblade.
All right, but look.
We're jumped.
Get a killer scene here, though. Killer ending scene. Tells him, well, you know where to find me when you're ready to accept the truth. Just come talk to me, dude. Clark just overlooks. And he just sits there, just contemplating life. Now, we look at the sky. And we look at all the stars. And it looks so pretty. But then we have Dr. Fine going to the spaceship that, of course, he came from the very first episode this season.
Didn't he kill a guy in here? Didn't he kill
He did.
one? Okay, how is he able to keep going? Did Lex just clean up the body and say no biggie?
But then what's crazy here is that we then get the silver meteor rock. Dr. Fine has it, holds it in his hand, and then all of a sudden his skin morphs in black goo again, but it starts absorbing the silver parts of the rock, and it goes back to his body. So that is why, and then it's just a regular rock after that. He just infused his body?
Blood.
Is it his blood?
It's his blood.
I would assume it's his body, like whatever he's made of.
I feel like it's...
And that's what I mean, dude, is because that was his body, and he orchestrated the entire thing, flipped it all. Like, we truly don't know what actually convos were real or not.
I'm glad you're bringing this up, too, because now you're reminding me. What was the test? So that's my only thing when it comes to this episode. I think the episode's fantastic overall. I love all about it, including the ending here. But what is Fine's purpose with the Silver Kryptonite and Clark? What is his gain out of this, I should say? Because
I think it's hard to determine now, because I know he has a grand plan, but
it's not necessarily like not... This is what I mean by it. It's not trusting the humans, because it was Clark that was infected, and what he heard were lies.
Well,
what was Fine trying to show him then?
Well, what if he was actually trying to trigger him to become bad? Like, turn on the human race.
But I agree with you, except now answer this, because I'm with you here. But then there's also a problem. Why did he stop him with Lana? And that's my only thing, is that I would agree there's some type of turning that he wants to make Clark into, but then why show up and stop you unless it was maybe to get the trust? To reveal somewhat of yourself? I think it was was the whole test, and now that I'm talking about it, just to reveal yourself?
Maybe.
So that he could tell him something that I have powers too, so that they could build their bond even closer?
See, that's why it's hard, because, like, you have to see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's why. And again, I have no fucking idea.
But it's like... It's hard to determine that now, because it could be anything. Like, we really don't know. Could even say, like, why the fuck did he do that whole thing?
Unless it was just to build, like, to get further.
And that's why I'm saying because he was his matter, his body was an extension of himself. So if it's inside Clark's body, he could see, maybe even feel everything that he's thinking, doing, and like he knows where he's at, and so he would be able to make him hallucinate.
Joseph, you're never gonna convince me on The Office.
No, dude,
you're never gonna be able to do that. It's only because I'll put it this way. You got to give me this then. Was he then Lex? Was Brainiac then in the room as
I think
Lex?
At the very least, he was making him hallucinate while also portraying to be Lex.
Okay, if you give me that he was portraying to be Lex, I'll give you that it was a normal office.
Cool, I'll give you that.
All right, cool, we're even.
All right, sweet.
All right, sweet.
All right, Splinter's done.
Still a poll, though.
Splinter is done. Somebody Save Me podcast just had their 100th episode, bro. We hit the fucking punctuation mark on that shit.
By the way, I'm glad it was a long one.
It was a long one.
But that's what I mean. It had to be a long one. Also, God, what a great fucking episode. Thank you.
It's a really good one. I'd give that like an 8.5, 9.
Yes, this is what I want.
It's a really good episode.
The last two, awful.
Yeah.
We're finally back to where I want to be.
Yeah, it's just I feel like we just really have some all-star characters right now, especially with the development. But, man, we did it, dude. We came here. We're almost 2 years into this podcast show. I came so hard.
Yeah.
We came together like bros.
No, separate rooms. Not together.
But, once again, thank you for joining us on this weekly ride we've been doing a while. We're going to keep going, of course. We'll definitely have some special things this season. We still have to open some very special boxes. But, yeah, thanks again for listening. Leave the 5 stars. Leave the good reviews. Comment. Interact with us. Let's have some convos, man. Come on.
I have a splinter in each of my fingers. You know what my fingers add up to? 5.
Numerals of 5.
5 stars. Mm-hmm. That's what it means. Please just give us the 5 stars. Like I need it. I want to quit my job.
Dude, they're gonna be they're gonna be annoyed when we get to season 10. We're gonna be like, we need 10 stars now.
We only have 10 million listeners. I need 20 in order for me to quit.
Yeah.
So tell your friends.
Yeah.
But seriously, I got a splinter. I got to pull it out.
Catch us next week. We got Solitude episode 8 coming up. R.I.P. Splinter. You were magnificent.
Oh boys, do you want to come and have Chinese food?
Chow mein.
Chow mein.
Good night. Goodbye. Till next time.
Lana, you're Asian.